Game 2.
Game 2.
Game 2. Looking at it against Death Guard and Primaris.
Yeah, and we are Scenario 2 cutting to the heart.
Cut to the heart.
What are we doing this
What are
round?
we doing? Random deployment.
Place
3
3 objective markers. 1 in their deployment zone, and 1 in the middle of the table. I think this is the one. You have to control the middle and your opponents.
Oh. You
Yeah.
gotta get to the other side really quick.
Yeah, this is a
tough one.
Yeah, you have to get all the way across and grab it. And unfortunately, what we got over here is not super mobile armies for that, so we may not see the bonus point.
Yeah, maybe not the bonus one.
Maybe not the bonus points.
What are the have they picked their secondary? Not yet.
Have they picked their secondaries? They haven't. Let's take a look at them. Let's steal them.
Here we go.
Alright.
So this is okay. So we have. I'm assuming Damian on the left side here. Yeah.
Yeah, Damian's
Yeah,
on
you're
the
on the left side of this one? Cool.
He's picked the Nurglings, so that must be the
Gangbusters.
Gangbusters.
I just call it what it is.
Yeah.
There you go.
Looks like
the Nurglings.
like
Old
the
school again.
old
Seeing
school.
that everywhere. And something Slayer. Is that Kingslayer?
Kingslayer. Yeah, he's got
that's
Kingslayer.
He likes to write in his objectives into the objective,
Yeah,
so that
yes.
he remembers what it is.
He's gotta know what he has to go
Smart.
do. That's smarter.
That's smart. Looks like on the other side you got Headhunter,
Headhunter. Old school.
and
Recon. Oh, he's got that trap. He's got 2 traps.
But you know what? Let's see if he can get it.
Yeah.
Wow. It's gonna be interesting.
the
And
Recon.
with the Death Guard army too.
The Recon is really good with Death Guard when you have all the Nurglings.
And you're
He's only got,
chilling.
I think he's just got the 1 though, so. I've seen a lot where you're running 3 squads of them, and you just drop them all over the map to start, and then you're just squatting in all 4 corners the entire game.
We'll see how it pans out. There's some secret strats that we haven't seen yet in this tournament, and some surprising outcomes. A couple of different ones as well. So I'm sure we'll see that. So I think they're in their deployment phase. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we're deploying. Looks like it'll be at table quarters as the deployment. And once again,
So we saw this Death Guard army last game,
yes.
and that was our side game that we
Yeah,
played.
now they're on the featured table.
That's right. They moved their way up.
Yeah.
They're no longer the side table.
They are the main show. They are the show.
And on the other blue corner, in the green corner.
In the green corner.
Yeah.
We got Damian with his Primaris
Yes.
Marines. And they're beautiful army. We should get a
We'll get
spotlight on them when we
spotlights
can.
in there. But definitely during lunch we'll have those nice painted models in the tripod area.
So it looks like they've got everybody piled up into that building off in the corner. A bunch of
Yeah, the
intercessors.
Nurglings are doing their job once again.
The Nurglings are Nurgling over here in their corner. Some scouts have come up on this building over here.
Very
I
good.
think we just
scout.
missed the roll to start.
Hey, thank
So
you.
it looks like that
Let's put it on the group. That's a big one.
looks like Primaris got the turn 1. That first turn. And there was no C's. No C's, unfortunate. Do love good C's.
Nurgle not very
I do.
cunning, you know,
They're
they
not.
they live with the consequences, very reactionary.
Yeah. So looks like Gilman is back there. In reserve, there's a bunch of interceptors. Inceptors. And a squad of Hellblasters? Oh, they're inside.
They're inside of the.
Yeah. So a bunch of Hellblasters are hanging around. That's not Redemptor, but
What is the box name? The box.
Repulsor.
The
The
repulsor.
Repulsor. And it is going off-road right now.
Yeah, it flies. Oh, well, there you go. Of course it flies.
My imagination is terrible.
You just have to believe. And that thing can sprout wings.
And looks like our Hellblasters are gonna get up out their car.
The box.
Sorry, the box. Yeah,
Flying
yeah,
box.
Flying box, flying Land Raider. Hopping out and taking a peek over at these Marines over here. The Death Guard have done the same deployment as we saw, getting right up on that line, ready to go for their advance and just see how disgusting and resilient they are.
Yeah, definitely with Death Guard. They're wanting to be as far up as they can.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, not a lot of movement.
Yeah, I do want to see. I do want to see the Primaris are also brave and get up in that grill.
They're the Primaris Marines.
They are.
They don't.
They are the primary Marines.
They're the primary ones.
Yeah.
They can't be shirking in the face of danger. Okay.
They should just rename the regular Marines the secondary Marines and
Second Marines.
the second Marines. It'll just clarify our Beta Strike Marines.
Beta Marines.
Yeah. That's gotta hurt your pride a little bit to just be called Beta.
Beta.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are knowingly the secondary Marines now. That's how it is.
No one's in love with you. Alright, so we got here. Psychic phase.
We'll do Might of the Ancients.
Might of the Ancients.
Yeah.
On the Repulsor.
Failed. Reroll Furious.
Failed.
Good on the 6.
Wait, he's got Tiggy over there.
What is that?
+1 toughness, +1.
Yeah. Tigurius lets you give a reroll.
Okay, on your psychic power.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I was listening correctly, it gives +1 toughness to
Yeah.
that tank there? Okay.
So that thing turns T9,
Wow.
which makes it ridiculous.
Pretty tough to put a dent in.
Yeah. Now did that get denied?
I don't think so.
No, it did get denied. It did get denied.
We'll go ahead and do it.
So Damian rolled a 6 on his reroll, and the Death Guard actually pulled a 7, so it was denied. Yeah.
Say, look, this is 7. This
Yeah.
is my number. Right?
Actually important because his Mephitic Light Haulers, their guns, I think, are strength 8. The Meltas and the Missile Launchers are now hitting, wounding on 4s. 4s, not 5s. So that's actually might be huge in
That might be big for this first turn.
the ensuing.
8 wounds on the third.
There's something in the death box. We lost a Marine to a smite.
1 Marine down.
Yeah. 1 Marine down.
Hellblasters, firing here. No, we're
1 DR.
I'll roll this twice. Okay. 3.
Then what's the other game to get set up? We'll take a look.
Oh, yeah,
They're
so
still all deploying in and getting ready. We had the first table start a little early.
Yeah, first table starting a little bit early because we want
Just
to get that
set up
moving.
nice.
On our 2 other tables in the room, we have some Dark Eldar on Craftboard Eldar and Harlequin.
Okay.
Any Dark Eldar on your list? Nope.
No Dark Eldar.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Craftful
Just the
Harlequin.
goody little Two Shoes cousins and their clown friends.
And then it's Imperial Fists and Necrons, I think.
Yeah. Yep. Moved over here. So it looks like they're just getting set up.
They're getting set up.
Yeah, we can come back when
We'll
they
come back.
get in there.
6 up.
So it looks like
That's a 5? I hate fucking dice. So yeah, basically if you're...
language.
These dice, man.
These nerdy dice.
These nerdy
Alright, how
dice.
many? There's 2 guys left?
Realized we didn't turn the music off. Got that taken care of, so now it's way easier to hear.
Alright. Looks like we're taking some shots at some Plague Marines, trying to cut down their number before they can get too close. And so far,
Ooh,
they have
doing
started.
some good hits.
They have started to drop.
Yeah, that's like 5 Plague Marines already.
Yeah.
This is what the Sisters of Battle was wanting last game. Because remember, turn 1, we had 1 Plague Marine in the box.
Yep.
Now there's 5.
Yep. Uh-oh. Looks like that Demon Prince.
It's shootable.
Ooh, that's
like he can be shot.
He is now vulnerable.
A legal target.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of that trickery of not being able to hit him because he's under 10 wounds.
Well, he had a lot of faith in those Marines that were right in front of him.
Could have worked out if the rolls were a little...
So here are the
disgustingly resilient. Sometimes it saves you.
Sometimes
and then
it does.
Sometimes it does not.
But he is a Demon Prince, so he does have a 5-up invul.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
He's no punk.
Exactly. Unless you have a golf club that's been blessed, then you can cut through that demon save like nobody's business.
But
I don't see a golf club.
Frags.
There's no shootable golf clubs yet. They
Not
haven't
yet.
had that quite.
Not
in the
yet.
game.
Wait for the Gene Stealer cult. They're gonna have it. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what they're?
Well, they have a stop sign. They got
You're
a
really
guy.
excited for them.
I am. You have no idea. So excited for that.
Commentator Dwayne, the resident Gene Stealer cult player. I think the only player of them actually. Down
Really?
there. I haven't seen anyone else play them, despite how cool they are.
Yeah.
I think the price point, especially for them, is crazy for some people.
Not gonna lie, it wasn't cheap.
It's yeah. There's just so many models you can fit in there, and you want to, you know.
Yeah, it was not cheap. It was a fun paint job.
It's a beautiful army.
Yeah.
I wish you were playing that only so that we could see it. Maybe next time.
I'll get that on the stream. So it looks like we're rolling up on against that. He is just rolling so many dice. He's got Guillaume in there, so of course that repulsor is just rolling everything to wound.
Yep.
So it looks like he's rolling everything, and then we're going to see what kind of saves we make. So this is really going to see how many 5-ups we can make. That thing really is an army by itself. I think it fires like 8 guns.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Alright, so you've
And
got
flies.
Yeah, definitely designed by an 8-year-old. Like, how many guns can I put on
How
this
many
thing?
guns are on this? 8. That's
so
how
here's
many.
damage.
Uh-oh. Damage.
CP. Ooh. It's 11 wounds. Yeah, I'll CP this one.
Wow.
You got 15 wounds.
Wow.
Wow.
15 wounds. I think that was from the las cannons?
Last
Wow.
cannon.
Wow. Got through.
You did bust a CP
Wow.
though, is that right?
He did.
He did bust it so that he could get.
But
that,
these are disgusting resilient rolls.
Come on now.
The black and red ones.
I don't think.
Nice roll.
Pass and that pass. So he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
5 wounds out of.
See if I get my
Wow.
CP
That's
back as
insane.
well.
That is solid.
I do not, so I'm down to 10.
That's some rolls. though.
That was pretty good. That was good. That made up for the 5-ups he missed earlier.
Yeah, it really did.
It's better if you make the first 5-up though.
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
You're in a little bit nicer of a spot, but you know what? It's
Yeah.
nice to at least make one of them that you need.
So it's 2 plus,
The worst feeling is when you miss both.
1, 4 plus. Doesn't care.
Wow. He just shrugged that.
3 from the
So
assault cannon.
this-
These are -1.
Well, those aren't his armor saves.
Right, those aren't
He
the armor
passed.
saves.
And then 5 at -1.
5. 3,
Wow.
4, 5 at -1.
Let's see if this
3
thing
plus.
lives. That's all I want to see.
2 disgusting resilience. 4 plus. Passes them all.
Then you got 5 at. Nope, these are 2 at -2. Okay.
2 at -2. So
We're just watching all the shots real quick.
Yeah,
here.
shoot at them. No reason. Sorry.
Cool. 2. 4 plus. That's it. Take
One
one more
more.
wound.
And then you have 3 more at no AP. How many wounds does he have left?
He has 8 total wounds. Or so he's got 2 wounds left. 2 wounds left. Okay. And he passes all the.
Cool.
Wow.
Okay, so what just
Wow.
So we had the repulsor shooting in.
The repulsor just unloaded everything. Hit with almost everything.
but
Wounded.
The disgusting resilient.
The
is
disgusting
down
resilient, with
to
the exception of the-
2 wounds now.
With the exception of the first las cannon volley, which really did rip him a new one, but he closed it up. He just stitched it shut.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was seeing the next turn.
Yeah, I did not either. I
It
thought.
might not. I mean, he could decide to shoot
Yeah.
at it.
But he's used most of his guns
He has.
on trying to drop that demon, which he should.
He should. That was
Yeah.
that would be a good pickup for the first turn.
Yeah.
Get him next turn.
Wow.
I
That
mean,
was
awesome.
that was impressive. Occasionally invulnerable.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't use my CP. See if I get my CP back.
Yes.
I do. I didn't
Super
go down.
disgustingly resilient.
That went straight to revolting. That was
yeah,
that was awful.
straight to revolting. So they're advancing.
So he's got that 4 plus instead of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the he
He
has
has
the
the
4
warlord trade.
Oh,
Yeah.
he has okay. That
4
was
plus.
that was coming in clutch.
Yeah, the 4+ feel no pain was huge that
I
round.
killed the unit and I held the unit.
Yeah, and Damian wants to get that because he does have Kingslayer as the and if it's the warlord, he gets the extra points.
Yep.
Alright,
So that
I
makes
got
sense
first
why he
strike
dropped so much points.
Yeah.
from killing the.
And well, he also had already killed a unit this turn,
Okay.
so he could afford to just pound
Dump
away at
everything
something
in
else.
there. He already got his first strike. He
Yeah.
took school objectives, so that is.
What is
nice.
interesting is he left the Blight Haulers alone.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Although without the Demon Prince, the Blight Haulers are a bit less scary. as we were seeing in last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take one of those two components out.
Yeah. If it's no longer re-rolling and
Exactly.
doing stuff, but
It's not as bad, but still having the 3
Yeah.
does get the +1.
although that Demon Prince looks like he's getting frisky. He wants to fly up over there.
He's like, I got 2 wounds left. Let's go.
Yeah.
You
'Cause,
know, he might not make it to the
Yeah.
morning.
And I'm not sure you want to take the Overwatch from that thing. That thing is pretty nasty.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll see. I've seen crazier things happening. So let's see. How they're doing. They're still setting up.
Looks like other 2 games are still setting up. We're
Other 2
Necrons.
games almost finished setting up here.
We're both equally stupid.
We got a bunch of Necrons on the table. I don't know where the Marines are hiding.
I'm gonna roll up so you go to place room 2.
Oh, he's still.
Oh, they've got 3 giant units, and then we have
Okay, here, let me get.
something in Oh, there they are. There they are. Couldn't see them. They're hiding.
Go get a camera over there.
On these guys?
Just show just how amazing this thing is. Oh,
I will. What's that? That's -1 to hit. Oh, yeah. What's the movement on these fellas?
Okay.
My partner's here.
partners here. All right. This is your opponent. I think there's an open table outside.
I'm alive.
Thanks, man.
How are you? I'm Eric. Nice to meet you.
All right. So if you guys want to get started right now, you're about 10 minutes behind. We're gonna go to 2:30, but you guys can play into lunch if you're okay with this.
Okay.
We're live.
Yeah,
All right.
had
We're back to
set
life.
up a game that showed up a little late. That's okay.
All right. So once you got this Necron on Imperial Fist action,
Yeah.
looks like they also rode up table quarters this for the board deployment. And
If you look at it from this side, you're like, what is he
Where-
fighting
where-
against? Where did they go?
where is everybody on this map? And then you
But
go.
they're there.
They're there. Right around the corner. If you just pull that camera right around the side, you'll see all the scouts. There they are,
They are.
hiding.
Chilling.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll kill us, though.
So yeah, it looks like we got a bunch of destroyers over here on the side, a ghost arc, a lot of infantry,
Yeah.
and a bunch of wraiths.
And then the Wraiths.
The wraiths used to be really scary. They're still a little bit scary. I just don't think they're as scary as they used to be.
Well, if something was absolutely terrifying before,
Yeah,
it's still a nightmare now.
they're still pretty.
Still very good.
Yeah, they're still very pretty. So yeah, it looks like what's happening here. Unlike before, we were wondering who is attacking who. This is clearly a defense post set up by the Imperials with a lot of guns, and as you can see, that heavy bolter back there is doing the foot trick.
There you go. Foot trick in action.
See right there? That,
Yeah, see that.
you can't see the one in the back,
The one in the back,
but his foot can see everything.
everything, and
That's
he
right.
was able to shoot all around.
Yep.
No first
What
strike.
good heavy bolters they
He's
are.
an amazing heavy bolter. Comes off the foot.
My turn 2.
And then over here, it looks like.
And looks like going off on that side. In a very different deployment this time, the Blizzard Drukari have gone up on a line, and the
Craft Worlds and Harlequins on
Craft
the
World
other
of
side.
Harlequins have
Picking up a bit more of a.
spread out. They're all over the place. They are all over the
They're all
place.
over right now,
I'm guessing this game has already started.
Versus movement phase turn 1.
Yeah. So the
Top of one.
these Harlequin bikes are scooting along the ground. They're scooting.
Hugging radar.
Exactly. That is why they're -1 to hit.
Flying nap of the earth.
Yeah. And those things are rocking haywire, I believe.
Haywire and Zephyr Blade.
Yeah.
Damn.
Rocking the haywire. We got some rangers up in this corner as well. Got that objective in the middle of the board, and looks like both players have tucked their objectives away in the corners. Yeah, as you should. Yeah.
Like you do.
And so it looks like this time the Drukari have taken a very different strategy. More of a spread out thing. Looks
A
like
bit more
they,
spread out than we saw last time.
yeah, probably intending on collapsing later.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Well, we can check out what's backwards.
Oh, look! Wait, hold on. Let's go back.
Let's go back here real
The
quick.
Devastators have shown up.
Where once there was
Yep.
nothing, now there are Devastators.
Now there are Devastators. Now we definitely know where the guns are coming
and we
from.
saw, even with them dying,
They do fire.
they did so much damage.
Yeah.
You can use that as objectives.
Objective markers.
Which one?
Oh, there. This one's on the table. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Mine's 2 to hit.
I'm not crazy.
So it looks like we're about to get started here.
I'm sure you're aware.
Looks like some final placements. Look at these. Oh,
Measure now. Oh, there
stand
we
you
go.
up. There you go.
These guys hiding in a little box.
No, I just mean the Nurgle. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a loathing for those.
The Rangers, yeah.
Should be very interesting to see what happens here. We can come back after the killing.
Yeah.
All
Come
right.
back when the killing gets
I'm not
good.
saying
'Cause it looks like the,
unfair, one of those numbers is unfair. I don't know which one it is.
Looks like the Primaris have.
When in doubt, it's resilience number.
Looks like the Primaris have
We've got 11
started their moves.
Took 11 wounds off the repulsor.
11 wounds off the repulsor. Wow.
One scout.
See, so that's what happens when you don't get off that Might of Heroes and get T9. T8, you're wounding
Yeah.
a lot more.
Absolutely. That probably would have been a dead repulsor if we had the.
Yeah.
Or no.
It would not be
not be as close to death if he had that much.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it looks like the Demon Prince did back up, so he's now using that again as the shield.
Yep.
After his first one kind of crumbled a little bit quickly there, unexpectedly.
Although he's not
Not giving him any ground.
he's not ripping and tearing though, which is good.
Not yet.
Yeah, he's not ripping and tearing. The Hellblasters are up there.
Blasting hell.
Yeah, with Gilman, and Gilman's no joke.
No.
Oh, that's how many shots you get.
And it looks like our intercessors
Forget how awesome.
over that were tucked in the back are looking like they're gonna run forward a little bit.
Are you the advanced, right?
So did we get to turn 2? Is that where we're at here?
We are at the top of 2.
Top of 2.
Top
so
of
did
2.
we score any points for the first one? I'm not sure.
If they did their scoring, actually, let's take a look. We'll take a look. Alright, so looking at the scoring on turn 1, looks to be a pretty low scoring affair. Damian, the Imperial player, did kill 1 unit. He held a unit. He held 1 objective. And his opponent just held something. Looks like he didn't kill anything on his turn. So I think Damian may be missing a point over here for killing more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he did kill 1 full unit, right?
Yeah, he killed the Plague Marines.
The Plague Marines.
And
Full unit of
also
Plague
some,
Marines.
yeah. Not sure.
We'll check in, make sure.
Yeah, I gotta check on that scoring
But he
later.
did get the old school point.
Yeah, so he got that old school first strike. He hasn't killed.
Do might again.
I think he also got 4 wounds off of the Kingslayer, so maybe he'll just Kingslayer.
What? How do you score that one?
That was every 4 wounds against the Demon Prince. He should pick up a point.
Oh, okay. And he did.
I think he did at least.
He did at least 4.
At least 4. So
That's probably another point there.
yeah,
So
we'll probably
double
check in on these guys later.
Make sure.
But yeah, so far the Nurgle has not taken out a Headhunter, Old School, or Recon. Recon's a trap.
Recon is a trap.
Yeah.
That's what we're seeing as a team. I wonder
Yeah.
if anyone will score Recon points in it.
Some
might
armies
see it.
are better put together for it. The Eldar lists are
The
really
Eldar are the
put
ones
together
that-
well for it because they can fly, they can deep strike, they can do a bunch of
We
things.
can do a bunch of all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So we do see Christian does have 1 point.
It does have 1 point for holding an objective. His Nurglings are scoring, definitely scoring.
Nurgling. The best. How many points are there? They're like 30 points a model.
No, they're like 50. Is it 54 points per unit?
Is it?
I want to say
Best
it's.
54 points you're gonna
I think
spend.
it's 18 points per base for 4 wounds. So yeah, it's
4 wounds.
with a 5 up, 5 up.
Come on.
Yeah. Does not get better.
Cool.
Alright. And they infiltrate. They're bullshit.
In like Flint.
They give cover. They are -1 to hit from Patrick. I got you.
You got people watching?
We have 14 of them.
Your activation.
That's good.
So we're up
Oh.
to 7 now. When you go on breaks, however long they are, it could be 10 minutes. You're gonna
Well, I keep
lose.
logging in on my phone. I set my phone down and it lasts until
Oh.
it goes to sleep. And then I think it logs me out.
People are watching. It's terrifying.
People are watching you.
People are
Oh.
watching.
People are
Watching
hearing
They're
and
all over
listening.
the planet going.
Perfect. Perfect.
loving it.
Small arms fire. This is this thing. Everything small is going here. All the big.
All right.
ones
So the
So I need
Just splitting up
5,
his
otherwise
shots
I
from the
can't
prime
hit.
coming from the repulsor, which should be banded now. So
Nice.
Sit on 4s and then -1 since the past
Yeah.
one. So 5.
So if
Baller!
I heard correctly, big shots going into the Mephitic Blight Hauler, small
Yeah.
shots going into the Plague Marines.
Yep. Trying to see if they can whittle that
Risky
down.
move to split. You know, you can probably get 1 full unit dead, but this is not Damian's first rodeo.
No.
He knows how to deal with Nurgle.
Yeah.
3 of them. 1 goes through.
Damage.
The hardest thing with the Blight Haulers
Yeah.
is that they're the demons. So having that 5 up invul just makes it so hard to know how many shots to put anything into
And they
them.
still get disgustingly resilient.
Yeah.
Which is just
So if they're rolling hot, they're just
they're unstoppable.
I did 3 from
they're not going to drop.
You did 2 from Smite.
Okay.
I discussed resilience.
Not move or go
Yeah.
Oh, we did
Well,
see.
they
Oh,
have 9.
okay. Apparently a smite went out.
Yeah.
8, 7. 1 wound left.
He has 1.
1 wound left.
So 1 wound.
See,
Uh,
that's the
okay,
one
so
that's going to be
far,
annoying.
There's the one.
There's the one.
There's the one.
Now here comes the small arms
We got
fire.
1 Mephitic Blight Hauler down to 1.
Yeah.
See how the small arm fire goes first, though.
That is the key, though, getting rid of one of them.
18?
Yes, because
Yeah.
then they lose the +1 ballistic skill.
Yeah.
5, 6,
Still bad, but not as bad.
Not as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 of them.
Definitely 2
These are
very
just
close
being-
encounters for Damian
Yeah.
to take out some big kind of powerhouse
7 so far.
for those Blight Haulers. Almost
Yeah.
taking out the Demon Prince, almost taking out 1 Blight Hauler.
Yeah, and that's the bad thing is that all the shooting that went into the Demon Prince because it survived doesn't have a huge impact on the follow-up
Right.
because he's firing all his
Firing
Blight
everything
Haulers
he's got,
full
yeah.
strength.
Full strength is like nothing happened.
And then they did light it up for 11 wounds?
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Which is that's not a little bit.
Yeah, because it comes with, I think it's 14 to start, so it's pretty hurt.
It's pretty hurt.
But
It's pretty hurt.
but Gilman is there, so I think it's re-rolling.
Okay. I wonder. We missed if he got the psychic power off on it this turn though.
Yeah.
My weapon, if you don't mind, 'cause it doesn't really matter.
Do not know if he got Might of Heroes off this turn.
We'll have to double check
He
that.
did
one
throw out a
again.
smite. We got some saves. So we have a couple more dead
More
Plague Marines.
going into the box.
Yep. But they are sucking up firepower.
And that's what they're there for.
Yep.
That's what they're there to hang out and do. Now, you know what? Where's Typhus? And
Typhus and the Terminators actually haven't arrived yet. They are
They're still in reserve.
exactly.
I
They are
forgot
chilling
about
up in the
them.
warp.
They are chilling. So this looks right now. It's like wow, he's getting beat down, but
No, they're gonna
pretty
show
soon
up.
here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit of trouble.
But then Damian also does
He does
still
have the
have
Interceptors.
his interceptors. Interceptors.
Oh, I thought they were Inceptors.
But though Inceptor right
I
here.
don't know.
I don't know either. Inceptor, Intercessor.
it's too many ins and C's.
Yeah, too many set things.
I can't figure it out.
But they are coming in, whatever.
They're coming in.
They are coming in.
Jetpack boys.
I'm pretty sure they come in with the oh, what is it? I forget what it's called, but it's a strength 5 AP -1. It's like a handheld heavy bolter, right?
Yeah. Oh, what is that? I can't remember what it is either.
Yeah.
They changed the names too much.
I honestly haven't bought any Primaris
Couple
yet,
more
so
Plague Marines down.
I think the only experience I have was actually playing against Damian,
Okay.
where I found out what most of the weapons do.
That does what?
Yeah, what?
That can
What?
fly? Yeah.
Yeah, the flying Land Raider is a
When
hell of a
tank
thing.
can jink, it's
Yeah.
interesting. Can it do that? Jink is still in 8th edition, right?
Jink is a thing, but it's not the same
as good.
anymore. Yeah, it's not the same. And it's not something you do anymore. I think it's a
It's just a
special
permanent thing?
rule
Oh, I think
on
you're right.
certain units.
See, because that was the big play, 7th edition Demon Princes of Nurgle.
Yeah,
Is you could put wings on them,
and have them jinking.
and they jink every turn
Yep.
because they don't have any ranged weapon
No,
anyway.
didn't
so
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
So their 2 up
Just-
is amazing.
Yep,
It
just
was
ran around.
great.
Yep. Ran around summoning things.
Ran around summon stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I did it.
I think everybody who towed into Nurgle was like, "This is awesome."
Although, eventually I did run into someone running it, and at the time I was playing Grav.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, ignore cover Grav did not care about your
Doesn't
cover
care
save.
about your jink.
Yeah, did not care about your
It's
cover
almost
save.
like ignoring cover
Yeah.
means they don't get a cover save.
Yeah, yeah. It was weird that they could have saved a lot of things if they just not made Jink a cover save.
Cover, exactly.
If they just
If they
FAQ'd
just-
that and
yep.
said,
Oh, it's
Grav
just a-
would not have been a thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been as huge as it was in 7th
Yeah.
edition.
Yeah.
Still not that big.
Yeah.
A lot of considerations.
A lot
going
of
into this
thought
tournament.
going on over
As
here.
we say, the second turn. That's the.
Yep.
It's critical.
Yep.
Every turn
Oh.
is critical, but the second one seems to be that's the turn.
Yep.
So you really want to make sure you do your things correctly in the right order.
Yep.
The Heroes of the Imperium.
Charge up your dice.
I'm gonna re-roll everything because one of them did. Okay with that? So here's the one that moved. He's looking for
The sniper rifles are less snipery.
Are they not sniping?
Got a wound.
They got a regular wound, not a mortal wound.
That's
Firing
a
at-
wound on the Demon Prince?
Oh, no, it was on the.
Oh, it's on the Plague Marine.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to take one off of them.
The snipers can't choose to choose characters. is
They
that
can,
correct?
actually.
They can if
Yep.
they want to. He's electing to go for the
Yeah, yeah.
And this is
Okay.
against the,
And then the heavy bolter.
Marines.
Oh no, I got that wrong. I'm sorry. He was targeting the Demon Prince.
Oh, okay.
Now he's firing the heavy bolter
I
at
was gonna
the
say, I'm
Plague
like,
Marines.
you have the sniper ability. Why
Yeah,
not?
that's what the sniper is for.
That's what you use
Wow,
it
rolling hot on those
for. Rolling
sixes.
hot on the big dice. No.
I'm serious. I've never seen a Nurgle player fail with those disgusting resilience.
I need to buy some of those dice.
I think I need to get a pair though.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some.
CW made them love Nurgle.
Yeah, ridiculously. They're ridiculously hard to read, but
Alright, going into
They are a little bit difficult. I gotta say, for readability, I am liking Damian's casino dice. The
Yep.
casino dice quite nice. We gotta give him points for style on the Nurgle.
style points.
Bring in the full kit.
Yep.
Not backing down from it.
Gangbusters, is it you choose a unit or it's any units that are?
You choose a unit. Yeah.
I will,
So Gilman is staring off in the distance,
Yeah.
deciding what to shoot out of his power fist.
What is gonna
What-
blast out of there? What's gonna get hit? Are we going
He's-
for the blight
He
haulers?
wants to know if he can take that last wound off of them. He's got one more
Would be
wound off
nice.
of there.
the haulers.
He's going for the haulers.
Going for the
Gonna try to take that last one.
With a reroll to hit and reroll to wound with AP minus
Kind of nice.
minus 2?
2 negative.
2 at
Two
neg
neg
2.
two. Let's see if he can get
And
that
they do
last
2
one.
damage. This might take it off of him.
This might do it.
And 4 disgusting resilience.
Yeah, 2 damage each.
Okay, and
And weak.
Pass 2, so 2 pieces.
So 1 dies.
that's one down.
Yep.
Front line of Mephitic Blight Haulers
Does it
begins
blow
to
up?
go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, does it blow up? Oh, it does! That was a 6.
Does explode.
I think it does like D20 damage.
I'm not sure about the
It's not
D20.
mortal, just D20.
I'm not sure if D20 damage is quite right for this
I
one.
think it might be D3 at 6 inches.
Even the 40k RPG is a D100 system. The
It's
D10.
just one mortal wound.
Yeah, they're not that. They're like dreadnoughts.
That's resilience, yeah. So he saves it, and 4+. He saves it.
4+.
4+ for him.
Oh, okay.
They were 6+. They were all 6. And then so this guy, nope, and the other guy.
Oh, sorry, morale check for these guys.
I am in the defense 56.
Oh.
Couple mortal wounds.
So
coming out
that
on the White
the
Hall.
giant pus tank just exploded
Exploded.
and sent pus everywhere.
And shrapnel.
Yeah.
The pus
we
would
already
be
know.
fine.
The pus is fine. It's the shrapnel.
It's
You're
the
right. It's the
shrapnel
shrapnel.
that's
It's that spiky bit on the back.
There you go.
Yeah. If
Not
you
a very
don't
good design choice.
if you don't model it on there, it doesn't hurt your own guys. Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
I cut all mine off.
Too spiky.
What could hurt them?
Yeah.
And
Plus,
There's
what am I gonna do
nothing
with
here
this?
that could hurt them.
I can't reroll 3s because it would have been.
I love it.
So I've got 1 hit.
You're
So
gonna do the 24 inches.
now go to
You got a
normal.
hit?
Dragon Ball.
Hell blasters.
Hellblasters coming in.
2 hits.
Are they going into the Blight Hall?
Think so.
I think so. I
That
think
should be
he's
where
trying
they
to
go.
Take out the firepower there.
Yeah.
This guy's toast.
They're pushed up against.
Oh, 1 hit.
I'm not sure how you're playing. How you're playing.
I got you.
So 1 hit, 1
That
miss.
is a good pro tip, though.
4th model.
It's we have a weak dice
There's that 1 hit, 1 miss. Keeping count. Always important to know how many you've shot already.
Yep.
Hit, miss.
Yeah. You're definitely seeing a guy who's done this before. He counts his hits.
He's ready to go. He's got the dice on.
And unfortunately, one Hellblaster did overload
Oh,
and explode
did
in
it.
his face.
Exploded, killed the guy.
Yeah. That's actually the easiest way to kill those Marines.
Is just have them die themselves.
Yeah, just have them hit themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Best way.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reroll this with Runes of Witnessing.
Ooh, looks like a full house though after that.
7 at your. So 14 disgusting resilience.
So 7, 5+ involved.
Oh yeah, but 7 invul, sorry.
He's taking his 5 up in
5 up
bones
invul.
on the Blight Haulers.
Ooh, did not make the invul
Nice,
saves.
a little bit easier, wouldn't it?
So
12 wins.
I don't know what changed in the
I got 12 wounds.
Gotta check your code.
He's got 7 disgusting results left.
Chase, you taking 7.
Okay, and then he is.
And he passed 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's at 6.
Okay, so you have 5 more to do.
I should have resolved
So he's got
all his
2
power
more.
rounds, so I'm just gonna skip the other one.
Passes 1, goes 7. That's 5. So I had 5 more.
Okay,
I took 2,
Yeah,
so
three.
3 left. He's got 2 wounds left, or 1 wound left. So no, he's gone.
2 more.
And then 2 on the last guy. He takes 2, so he's at 3.
And then see if it explodes.
It does.
Take it.
6.
So disgustingly resilient. Nope. He goes to 4. Disgustingly resilient. Nope. 1 dies. And disgustingly resilient. He's
Rapid
gone.
firing.
Mephitic Blight Haulers. A couple of them have now fallen to the Hellblaster, and they popped hard, spraying shrapnel everywhere.
No, he had that's the wrong one. Sorry.
So yes.
He has 4 wounds left. This is the one that died.
Okay, and that's after taking the mortal wound
Yes.
from you?
Yeah, so he's got 4 wounds left.
Sure.
So it looks like what we got left on the board over there is the Demon Prince hiding behind.
Oh, another Mephitic down?
Another Mephitic down, and he exploded.
Again.
I didn't know they explode on a 4+.
I didn't either.
Yeah, they are that Mephitic,
Can I get leadership?
and that
Full
bloated.
of caustic materials.
Yep.
You
Mephitic.
know, maybe we shouldn't load our vehicles up with just drums of gasoline anymore.
How big was the unit?
Yeah.
Might not be a good
Just send that out
idea.
there.
And you
Yeah.
cut him down.
You know what, though? Who am I? Who am I to complain?
3 wounds with splinter
Oh,
and 1 blaster.
the Plague Marines did not care for that. Too much explosions next to them, and they decided
Marines are down.
they left. Their morale check.
Oh, they said, you know what? I'm done with this.
They're like, nah, bruh.
We're done. We're out.
They're like, Typhus isn't even here yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave before he gets here and gets mad.
That's right.
It's easier this way.
Wow. This is looking. Well, we do have Typhus coming in.
Typhus is about to show up with
Yeah,
his
with his-
Light Lord Terminators, and they are no joke.
No, they're definitely not.
Yeah.
Moving on to Nurgle turn 2 here,
Yeah.
Death Shroud.
You need more screens.
This unit
I just brought everything I
is
can.
going to shoot.
You guys just
How many
all
got one left?
Fluffy too.
Okay,
I
this
like
unit, the guys inside are going to shoot at him.
White Haulers.
Same thing.
White Haulers is a great unit.
Two more.
White Haulers are awesome.
They are awesome.
So then 12. Yeah.
They're just dang good.
All right, so looks like the
Or deep striking.
look they're coming in hot.
When you measure the opposite direction on your opponent's models, that can only mean one thing.
Yeah, yeah,
How close can I get to you?
coming in hot.
So this mission, you have to control the center and your opponent.
Yeah,
Is that
for the
correct?
bonus
For the
point.
bonus point.
Yeah,
Nice.
which is tough.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's really hard with these
I'm gonna
lists
go
here.
against Squad Terminators.
Actually, no, this is actually a way he could take.
He can try to do it.
He can pick
try
up
to
his
get the bonus point.
he can get his- well, he can't get the bonus, but he can get his recon.
He could get. Oh, that's true.
Cause
That's 4 corners.
Are they T?
yeah.
How does it go?
See how he places his models.
Yeah.
Well, if that's dead center,
Yeah.
typhus is on one side, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe.
Interesting. Okay. Let me take a look at some other games right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, circle back around. Looks like we got some more action going on.
Let me get the hand cam.
Yeah.
These guys are going to shoot. So I'll show you all this. So that was the guys inside the transport now. He's going to shoot at them.
They're actually the only ones they can see.
Fours rolling, so I get.
Okay.
The first
Alright, so what we got going on here?
How are we looking over here?
So, looks like the Wraiths
Based on your expert deduction.
hopped over on ahead and are about to
Untangle this cord here.
get all kinds of friendly with the shield captains. The
Wraiths just want to hug a little bit.
destroyers have circled around, trying to get a bead on those marines up top as well as the tarantulas.
Maybe hit them with tarantulas a little bit.
The scouts are just amazingly,
Still alive.
yeah, and following orders. They got in a very nice line
And they said,
and
let's
walked
go.
in a line up the board, not
Into
running.
the Necron armor.
Yeah,
That
the
is
guy,
bravery that can only
the guy at the
be-
front is the most brave. Definitely. Like, nah, I got this.
Here's the only thing. Now, here's a pet peeve of mine
Yeah.
with GW and their models. So I really like GW models. I think they're beautifully sculpted. Let's just put that in there first. If you look though,
No, that's the Signum will get to me.
why aren't they wearing helmets?
It gets in the way of the
Why don't
bravery.
they wear helmets?
It gets in the way of the
We're in
bravery.
the 40. This is the year 40,000.
Yeah.
Everyone should have a helmet. There are literally lasers shooting everywhere. If you're telling me that lasers kill the guy with the helmet just the same as the guy without the helmet, why even have armor at all?
Well, that's the Imperial Guard theory. They just got rid of the armor.
Just
Why
get
wear
rid of
it?
the armor.
Why wear it?
Wear clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
T-shirts.
Yep.
The orcs, it works fine for orcs.
You just have more of them.
Exactly.
Just make more.
You will run out of bullets and lasers eventually.
Exactly.
We won't run out of people. That's the Imperial Guard creed.
So it looks like the advance of the Necrons isn't super far upfield.
They're not trying to get super far.
No,
They
they're-
want to take shots.
They're
you know?
grinding their way up. I think
They
they're
want to
hoping.
take shots if they can.
They're hoping that the Wraiths, I think, are gonna
Yeah, they want
disrupt.
They want the Wraiths to do some work.
I think it's D.
Oh, but looks like we just lost a couple destroyers.
Couple destroyers going out.
Wait.
Ooh.
Perils.
Yes.
D3 mortal wounds?
D3 mortal wounds. And if you die,
Takes one.
oh, if you die, then it's more mortal wounds.
And then you do D6 mortal wounds to him, right? Because they went off on 12. So I'm going to remove this squad.
This back unit here, we're standing up here, all guns. They have 3.
Oh, all of the guns.
So
Switch to
4
take it
last
down to,
cannons. Oh, sorry.
So last cannons are shooting.
One will be.
The last cannons have been shooting at the destroyer. Oh, took out 3 destroyers. You know what's tough is that they still get back up.
They do.
They get
Until
back
you
up.
complete the full unit, right?
Until you get all of
gotta
them, they will
collect them
hop back
all
up.
until
Yep.
they will stop getting back
Yep.
up.
Because on a lucky roll, 3 5s,
Boom.
they're all back.
You did that. What did you do?
You did
What was your
nothing.
turn one spent doing?
Yep.
First one
Nothing.
is one left.
And what's going on over here with our
We can check out the Eldar battle
I
here.
screwed up. I screwed up bad.
Eldar hate?
Dude, I forgot to put out one of my HQs during deployment.
Oh.
So,
Oh, bit of a misplay. Forgot to deploy one of the HQs. That's important.
Yeah, it is.
Because of Shadow Shield.
Looks like
second?
You need one more.
Yeah, no, protect the one.
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like what happened here is the jets again came in
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they took out.
2d3 shots.
Got some storm bolters up here.
Okay, 2
I
shots.
don't know what it took out with its void bomb. Looks like probably some rangers,
Okay.
which are
One hit.
hard to get rid of otherwise.
Look to 4 to wound. Or
Last game we saw both airplanes. I'm just gonna call them.
Paper
They were
plane.
out on turn 2.
They're-
Make sure you can't
This looks like
We're gonna see if that happens this time. I don't know.
yeah. This looks like to be bottom of 1 actually,
Is it still bottom of 1?
I think so. and the
2d3 shots.
all of the haywire bikes are still alive. Looks like.
That's good for, that's good for David,
Yeah.
who's playing the Eldar Harlequin.
So that's
Yeah.
and there
Craft
it's
World
strict 12, so that's
Harlequin
4.
Everything's so hard to hit on this board.
Things are zooming around. Eldar being quick.
Yeah.
Did you guys take recon? Did somebody take recon?
I did.
Both of them took recon.
Don't took recon.
Both of them took recon. No
shot.
surprises there. The trap.
We've seen everyone take it.
Everyone wants recon, right?
Wants
Yeah.
recon.
You don't get any extra points, guys.
You should be able to get it though.
You should.
Should.
Someone should be able to get recon.
Yeah.
This game.
The flyer bases count as units, so it should give you the ability to pick up all 4. Should.
That would be. That's the dream.
Should.
That's the dream.
Although, I've gotten used to playing 2,000 points. At 2,000, recon isn't hard to pick up because you have so many models, but at 1,500,
Well,
a little different.
I mean, that's a part of the tournament.
Yeah.
You gotta tailor. We're only doing 1,500. We're doing a little bit smaller points, but we're also doing a little bit shorter rounds, so you get an extra one.
Yep.
You know?
I killed him and that unit, so I killed
You
more
can't
than
do everything. It's that last 500 points.
Yeah.
It's that last 500 points that really lets you.
Gives you flexibility to go
Gives
do
that
different things,
flexibility.
from movement and holding board control. Looks like those wraiths are surviving pretty well.
The Wraiths are taking some hits and they're
They do.
sticking around.
They're doing the same thing they've always done, which is just tank. Tank. Oh, but now they're getting charged.
We'll see if they last through the charge.
There are some.
Yeah, I know.
Where's my moon base?
Moonbase isn't in here, Jeff.
It's here. You guys didn't put it out.
I got,
There's actually room for him here, so I'm gonna 6 shots.
And I got old school as well.
Apparently there is a moon base. Nope, no moon base.
6s don't hit.
this guy's gonna go
Oh.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, but look, 5s and 6s, tons of them. Discuss the resilient dice.
It's strength 2, so I need 5s or 6s. He's sitting on the middle.
Damian, your theory is now busted.
So we're heading back.
He didn't roll a single 5 or 6
He
there.
rolled 4 of them.
Hey,
Four
evened
out
out.
of 5. He didn't roll any 6s, he rolled plenty of 5s.
This guy first.
Old school.
So we're back to table 1, Dave.
So you got 1 point for old school.
Yeah, they all have.
That's his, yeah.
So there's 1.
And then,
So that's actually 2 of the armors
Oh,
I was
this guy
looking at
does.
for painting.
Yeah.
In the running for best painted, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Those are 2 I was looking at.
We got him on the
Look
stream.
at Eric's army. His army's been way better than mine.
Oh, Eric, his partner, did show up. He's outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Check them out. They're very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, yes.
They're gonna be decreased.
So it looks like the
Deep
Blight
Strike Den.
Lords did show up.
Yep.
Force.
And, nothing to mess with.
No.
And Scepter's still chilling on the reserve side, so he's trying to figure out when he wants to bring those guys in.
Yep. Probably next turn.
Probably.
I think he needs to spray that
He's
pretty
got-
hard.
Yeah, you never know though. He might, he could go for the back of the deck.
Take him out.
Got a dead
Try to
marine.
get that bonus.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yeah, he might end up dropping.
You never know. He
Yeah.
might, because that
Yeah,
that's
it's tasty.
He might be.
Remember,
Tasty,
you
tasty.
can win the game without killing the most models.
That's right.
You don't,
But the killing is the most fun part.
killing is the fun
Alright, we're
part.
gonna go ahead and shoot at the tank. I need a 5.
Which is it? The missile or no?
Missile.
So the Mephitic Blight Hauler now no longer.
No longer plus one.
Super,
no
super
longer plus one.
shooty.
But you do still have the demon strength with it.
Yep.
And what does that give him again?
Reroll ones.
Reroll once.
Yeah.
That's good.
But
That's everything shot.
he's making his
Force-
saves.
Yeah.
Charges.
So it looks like we've killed
Let's
a good number of things.
What primary things have we killed so far? I think we've got 2 Marines.
He's got a couple Hellblasters.
Couple Hellblasters.
Looks like an inner.
Close on that on the box. There. I don't
Yeah.
remember the name of it already.
The repulsor tank
The
is
repulsor tank. Well, we got the snipers.
Next one.
Yeah, he got the
You
snipers.
got
Yeah.
the snipers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they were just scouts. They were.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're a little
Born
squishy.
to die.
Yeah. They soaked up some firepower.
Soaked up power.
That didn't go someplace else.
Down 3, and then over.
You're moving already. Losing everything there. One hit.
Okay.
And one move.
Okay, 4+ involved. Nope. 2 damage, disgusting resilient. Saves them both.
Who would have thought?
Okay.
Damian is disgusted.
7.
So,
Do I want to command point it? Because I got a 5. What do I need to roll?
Probably it's gonna be 9 plus 1 for down, probably.
So I'm going to have to roll 4+.
Well, you're outside of 9.
If they came out for a minute,
Plus 1,
it's always
you're
at
gonna
least
need a
9.
5.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds
30% chance that you charge. Typhus want to try? By
Typhus?
himself?
Typhus.
I'm
Typhus
gonna
getting.
Overwatch.
Typhus
If
getting
I get lucky
brave.
on an Overwatch, that could be nasty.
Typhus getting brave.
Oh, do we have charges?
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
try it.
What do we
We'll
charge?
try it.
So it's the Blight Lords tried to get in,
Okay.
One hit.
and now Typhus is coming in hot.
Next guy. 2 hits.
What do they get plus
He's
1?
gonna kill himself. 6
Hit.
hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you said 2 hits. That's why I was like.
Well, adding him as I go.
Oh, okay.
And the third model.
Oh, I see.
Miss. And 3 hits.
But Typhus did kill one of them.
Hey,
Well, he didn't kill himself. So he got 3,
listen,
4,
Typhus was involved in the.
Oh no!
Yikes. That's
Yikes.
what Typhus wants.
Yikes!
1, 2, 3 pass. He takes 3 wounds.
Oh.
And he'll need a tennis now.
Are you,
I thought he might take.
7.
terrain for standing in for cover?
That is not
5 and
it.
2. That's not what we want.
Alright.
But he did kill a Hellblaster. I don't care what Damian said.
According to what Damian said.
I don't care what Damian said.
Okay, you know what? He killed.
Typhus did it.
Typhus did
He scared him into shooting himself.
He shot.
That Marine committed suicide. Let me tell you.
There you go.
6.
Awesome.
Reroll from Golem. 3 hits.
Goleman, man, coming in with those rerolls is just, it's brutal.
5. Reroll. 2 wounds. Neg 2.
Neg 2. 4+. 2 4+.
And 4 damage.
Oh.
Oh, what do we got? Ooh,
Oh.
And
getting
passes
some
one,
unlucky
takes
rolls
3,
here.
And goes to 7 again.
And your charge?
So what is that? One more wound on
6 we
the
said?
Demon Prince, is that
Yeah,
right?
he's in there. The Demon Prince is coming in.
Saying, listen
You
guys,
can't go, yeah, you're monster.
I'm
You
not
can't
much
go
longer
through.
for this world. Let me try to get some damage on Guilliman before I head out.
Yeah.
And he can do some damage.
Yeah. But I don't know about this.
We'll see about it. We'll see.
We'll see.
He's gonna, I don't know how he can, I mean, he'll have to cut through. He'll have to clear a multi-charge if he does that.
He'll just charge the squad, I guess.
Overcharge?
The Mythic Blightholler wants blood. Actually, what he's really looking for is that guy to roll a 1.
That's
Yes. I wanted him dead, so
Now he can't make the charge.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Now I get free Overwatch.
There we go.
Next guy. And he's not gonna reroll. One wound coming through.
Okay.
So what just happened?
So-
Fired for Overwatch, rolled a 1,
Now
The Mythic Blightholler charged.
Yep.
On the Overwatch,
shot
he
himself
rolled a
in the
1.
head.
He rolled a 1. Well, his gun
His gun
exploded.
exploded.
He got a 1. Because Gilman's there, he got to re-roll the 1.
Rolled a
And
1
still
again.
rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So 1 out of
now-
36.
Now it's looking like that charge might not happen.
No, it's too far away now.
So it's super fun.
Yeah. And I think this is the Demon Prince hitting Gilman in the head with his giant sword. 3-up invuls.
How much damage is it? 3 pop?
Three damage each.
Yeah, there's a.
That is not bad.
It's just a talent to damage 2, strength 6, AP minus 1.
And on the bike
I'll
as well.
CP this
So
one.
it's like, and also all the ones got to reroll.
So he's good on all four
Goes
of
for,
those.
yeah, going for the re-roll.
And he gets
Yeah.
does
Does burn a
expend
CP.
it.
But Gilman is unscathed.
Unscathed so far. Claw's coming in though.
Yeah.
And AP minus 2?
Yeah, the other one was minus 3.
So 3
And I
up.
got some character.
Cocked.
All right,
Yeah, that 3-up invul.
man.
Yeah.
Swinging back.
He's best to be shot at with AP minus 1 weapons.
2.
Just turning into it's the easiest way to give him turning into a 3-up.
3 up.
And
Your
you just
-2 is still doing the same thing
Yeah.
as your -1's gonna
now
do.
he's just a marine,
Got it.
just making 3 up saves.
Make him a marine.
Yeah,
But marine saves are not bad.
they're not bad at
They're
all.
not bad.
Yeah.
As we just saw,
Yeah.
totally unscathed with his encounter with the imprints.
Yeah.
He's coming back now. 6s cause mortal wounds, if I heard that correctly. They just rolled 3 6s.
5 mortal wounds, and then you've got 6 and 4.
Oh, that is a
5
hurt.
mortal wounds.
That is a hurt demon prince. Oh wow!
He fails one. So he died.
But he only had
Just
one
need to
left.
fail one.
He almost tanked it
He
though.
almost
Well,
soaked those mortal wounds.
that was before he was going to take the regular hits.
That's
So
true. He had regular hits coming in afterwards.
yeah,
But never count them out yet.
yeah,
Wow.
Forgetting about Death of the Pulse Emperor all game.
yeah. Oh, you've been forgetting about it.
Yeah. That's
What is
a
that?
good one.
Reroll.
Any roll of a 6 to hit gives me additional attacks.
Yeah,
Only in close combat, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a close combat.
Yeah, sure.
It's a shirt in the platform.
You remember it now. There
These
you
are
go.
some. There's
Hasn't- yeah, hasn't come in yet.
now.
I
This
don't
is going to
think
be how much damage these Blight Lord Terminators can do. They are
That's really
brave.
what the game's coming down to. Is
One
these Blight
ball.
Lord Terminators and
I
Titans.
just don't remember if he
Going in there. And you know what? Hemophitic Blight Hauler is still there, though.
Yeah.
He does have to
And
still allocate some
you know
shots.
he is holding 2 objectives.
He is.
He is. Yeah.
So he's racking points
Alright,
up.
so
Yeah.
you did not kill a unit. Oh, you killed the scouts. You killed the scouts.
Points.
You
Got the
hold
scoring.
At least one. You also hold more.
Yep.
But neither of us killed more, right?
No. Because I killed 1 unit.
Oh, I killed the prince, so I killed 2 units.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So now
There
they're
you
doing
go.
scores. We'll take a look at the scores
Yeah.
after on that one.
If we can
And
borrow.
then Old school,
see if we
nothing's really changed there for either for me. Slayer, so he gained he had 8 wounds to start. The prince.
The prince had 8 wounds.
8, so I did 8 plus 3 for 11, so that's still only 2 points. But then I got the
Did remember the
got
King Slayer,
kills, so
every 4 wounds is a
get
point.
that,
Yep.
and
That's
then I
good.
also got
So he
Warlord
picked
for
up
another
2
point.
points
2 points.
for the wounds, and then 1 point for Warlord.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Well,
Sure.
About
For
that.
now, thank you.
take a look
We're at
at
the bottom of 2, right? So this is
Top of 3.
top of 3. Oh, yes.
Okay,
This is
so
the
yeah, let's
second
take a
turn
look at this
scoring.
one here.
Blaster, do you want to
Heading over there.
All right. So
Yeah, not on turn 1 anymore. Hello.
no, we're on turn 2.
We're on turn 3.
Top of 3, but this is the second
This
turn.
is the second turn scores.
Yeah. So on this case, the Primaris.
Had more kills.
Yeah.
Because they took out the Demon Prince
Demon
and a
Prince.
unit of Plague Marines.
Yeah. So he killed 2 things.
Yep, he's holding 1 objective.
Yep.
But he's not holding more.
Nope, because the Blight Lords came down and grabbed the
Grab
center.
the center one.
And they may just squat there forever.
They just, it might,
Once
who
he turn,
knows?
yeah.
And Damian did kill more that round, so that's
Yeah.
3 points there.
And then
They did update their secondary objectives.
Yep. So old school, he picked up First Blood plus 1 other
Slay
point
the-
for Warlord.
Warlord, yep.
Yep.
And then the Kingslayer.
Yep.
That is, he's done that now.
That's his max out though. He can't get any more off of
That's
this.
it.
Yeah. So you
Got
got
it.
2 for 4 wounds, and 1 for Warlord.
Okay.
Yep. And then he still hasn't touched those Nurglings yet, but
And I don't know if he's gonna. I mean, he has the
He's got the-
Scepters
yes,
still.
yep, he's
but
got those.
They have to drop in and take them out.
yeah, that's a
the only
low.
option.
We'll see what
So
they
what do we
end
have
up doing.
Damian at? We got 2, 5, 8, 10 points.
10 points, 10 to 4 right now. It's a little bit of a climb back.
But hey, again, he's holding those objectives. So what did we have on Christian's side, the Nurgle player?
He killed one.
He
held.
took out the unit of snipers.
Yeah.
He's holding 1.
And he's holding more
He's
because he's
holding more
holding
as
his
well.
objective plus the one in the
And the
middle.
middle.
Yep.
And then it's not looking like we have any. Well, old school, he has first strike though, right? 'Cause
He
took
did
a-
not kill
no-
anything.
The snipers, no.
That was turn 2. He killed them.
Oh yeah, you need to do that on turn 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he hasn't got his
recon.
I don't think he could get.
Recon coming in again.
I think he may have forgotten about it. in his lust for blood.
In lust for blood.
Yeah.
As can happen.
Because I think
to
he
us all.
could have grabbed it.
We'll see. So where are we at on him? He's at 4.
4.
4 points.
This is gonna be a tough one. The one good thing about Nurgle is you end up with he's only got a few units left, and if you don't kill them, then you don't get your kill point.
Nope.
And if he keeps on killing
His stuff.
just one at a time and holding more,
He might climb back up there. We could be surprised.
So
We'll see.
maybe. We'll see how this.
We'll see.
Oh, the
You know what? Never mind.
intercept.
I'm gonna wait for
Oh,
the train.
and as
In
we turn
the-
back around to look at the game,
Yeah, the in something, the in somethings
Do.
Yeah.
Okay, so do.
have dropped in, and they are looking menacingly at those Nurglings.
Yep.
Looking menacingly. But the Nurglings have a 5-up, 5-up, 4 wounds each.
Yeah, you don't want to try.
That takes an awful lot to
It
chew
takes
through.
a lot of firepower, and if you don't do it in one turn, that's a feels bad, man.
Yep.
-2 to charge it.
That is a feels bad.
I don't.
Yeah, so Damian's actually gone for the opposite way of choosing secondaries, which is he's taken things he can definitely do,
Yeah.
like the Kingslayer,
Definitely can get
the
with
Nurglings.
the snipers. He knew that he could lock in some
Yeah.
damage, and
So-
then really had lucky firing that first turn, taking
Yeah.
out his screen and getting some big hits in on
Yeah.
the Demon Prince that first turn.
So the difference is he's not going for things you can max out for 4 points.
He's
just,
going for reliable.
I can do this.
2s and 3s.
Yeah, I'm not going to screw it up. I'm not going to have to worry. I'm just going to make it happen.
No big risks.
Yeah.
And that's hey, it works.
Yep. Definitely
It
does work.
definitely works.
These little bad rides.
99% of the time it works all the time.
99% of the time, it works 100%.
Yeah. What's going on our other tables?
I don't need the mine on.
We can go take a look
Yeah.
at the other tables.
And it just turned it into it was.
Alright, we got a pistol here. Fire. Yeah, you know, don't want to forget about a pistol. Looking for a 5.
Going over to our Imperial Fists and Necron game. The Necrons in this game have a strong sense of organization. They really like creating these
Really
pretty bands.
nice lined up.
Beautiful bands.
Really beautiful concave.
Yeah,
This
like
is
a-
Bob Ross plays Necron.
it is. And they're color coordinated.
Color
They're
coordinated.
beautiful.
I like it.
Yep.
Wraiths over there.
Those
Able
Wraiths,
to
however, have broken form.
Get them out.
Yeah,
Can
it's
we
running up
see
all over the
at
place.
the unit that was here, those were the destroyers?
Destroyers are gone.
Destroyers are gone.
Destroyers are
They
gone.
were able to take them out.
Yep. Looks like the shield cap. Looks like the race just ran away from them because they're standing still over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be able to get Golden.
Looks like they are doing okay. The Devastators have been thinned out. Oh. Somebody showed up in the backfield.
Whoa, the backfield, that corner. Within, what is it, 9? Is it 8 inches or 9
9
inches?
inches.
Wow.
Someone forgot to cover his backside.
We were shooting in front of us, and we should have been
Yeah.
shooting
Pro
behind.
tip: always cover your backside.
You know what?
Yeah. Do not want anything getting in.
That might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah. I don't think he was expecting this.
I don't think he is either.
No.
Golden.
He's got that.
Fire
Yeah. I think everyone forgot about them.
I think they did.
I don't think
Are they
anyone
in the
knows.
game?
They are.
They must be, right?
Well, the building itself is upside down. I don't even know how they got in this house.
I don't either.
Do you have rapid fire guns?
I want to see if they say they're all good.
I guarantee you they will.
They might.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be hard for him to get there. The Necrons would have to dedicate
Yeah, a little
a
bit.
lot to
I
finding
think-
a way to see them.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we have some shots from that back line coming in.
So 3 in bull saves.
Very nice.
Yeah. I do love this guy.
Okay, let's take a look at him.
He's
What is he doing?
He's not even touching the controls.
He doesn't need to.
This guy is just pointing off
You know what, though?
all over the place. Yep.
It hasn't moved.
It
It's
hasn't.
been there all game.
You're right. He's
That's
telling
why.
everybody else where to go. That's why he's just pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That unit, oh my gosh, I'm bending all over the place here.
Yeah.
That model hasn't moved all game.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
40,000 years in the future, and we are directing by pointing. Pointing.
You over there.
Yes.
Shouting orders across.
Shouting and
Literal
pointing.
robot army.
That's right.
And they still have to shout across the battlefield.
All of its guns pointing in the wrong direction.
Where are you shooting at?
Yeah.
What are you shooting
Like,
at?
who designed this vehicle?
Garbage. Ghost Dark very strong.
Oh my. That was
That's a lot of
that was the
rolls.
number of hits.
That's the number of hits.
It was about 40 hits.
40 hits. We
We're
have
at
40
about
hits.
40 hits. Let's check out the wound count.
I assume
here.
we're just shooting at one tarantula.
I really hope this is one tarantula being shot at right now.
It is not.
This is the most dead tarantula in the
Oh.
world.
Oh wow. We're gonna see the worth of power armor.
Will the glory of the Emperor save them? 19. That's all.
Let's just see how many ones I roll.
Let's just check it.
19.
So this is the armor.
But this
save.
is power armor in cover.
Power armor in cover.
It turns you into a Terminator.
That's 2 dead of a total of 5.
Yeah.
4, sorry.
Oh, that was tanky.
Oh.
And then 3 ups they'll shoot. Yep. Sorry about that. 1 will shoot.
So out of 19 wounds, the power armor.
2 dead.
Only 2 dead. And one of them is firing back.
You gotta roll ones to fail it. And that guy that died shot back.
And
turned
he
around.
shot that wraith right in the face.
It's a cockerino.
And
Going
he
for the wraith.
he's good. Still got 3 up invul.
Alright, fine.
Yeah. Shot in the face, but
Shot in the face, but you know what? Not gonna do it.
yeah.
I love it. Adam coming in with it. How are we doing over here? Turn 3?
His haywire cannons haven't been rolling. He's rolling one
Haywire's
booster
not
shot
coming in.
out of Haywire.
Now, is it doomed?
No, I denied the doom.
Oh, well there you go.
So you're -1 to hit. So you should be
A lot of vehicles.
hits.
Yeah, a lot of vehicles left.
See how many mortals you have.
Like if I wanted to go for full, say it's another 1, 2, 3.
I was actually a little worried for the Dark Eldar on this one, but they look like they're holding up pretty tight.
Not as worried as I was a little with too with with all the haywire they have on the Craft World's Harlequin side.
Yeah.
I was afraid the Dark Eldar wasn't going to be able to.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Drukari. The Drukari.
We're going to be in a tough spot.
Yeah. But it looks like
But you know what? That's where dice come in.
looks like they're about to try to clean that up though. That's the thing with Dark Eldar though. Once they start folding, they fold really hard. And Dave's got a bunch of Dark Reapers back there still.
Same 2 the neg 1s.
Coming in at the right moment.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure on their score, so we're not exactly sure what secondaries have been scored yet.
Yeah.
At least from just looking at the game, hard to tell who's in the lead, I gotta say.
Yeah. It looks
It looks a little more,
like there's more Drukari on the board.
it does look like that. Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
Flop a grenade at it.
How are we doing on our premiere table? What do we got going on?
Well, back on our
Switch
featured
it back
table.
here.
Everything else still fire. 5d6.
What you got here, wrapped up?
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like everybody has noticed that the Blightlord Terminator has landed in the middle of the board on the objective.
I mean, with such a stealthy play, I don't know how you could notice that.
No. They were not subtle about it at all.
We're
Not
here.
subtle. We are here!
We've arrived.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my Overwatch.
Ship on a Void Raven.
Yeah. Typhus just screaming at everybody. Got flies coming out of his back. Just smelly. Really
Doesn't
smelly.
smell great. We do see that the Nurglings are still there.
Yep. I don't think they've been shot at yet. Oh, actually, they have.
They have.
They have.
They have.
They've taken some wounds. But doesn't look like very much. I think it might have been a small arms fire from
And
the
that's the annoying Nurglings coming into play.
5 up can take
5 up,
forever.
5 up, 4 wounds in 4 models.
You know what you actually do have to do is throw crack grenades at them
Yep.
though, because if you do multiple damage, they don't get their 5 up invul, 5 up
Right,
feel no
they're
pain.
squishable, I think
Yeah.
is the rule for
They're-
that.
they're
If
tiny.
If it's 2 wounds
Yeah.
or higher, then they don't get the disgusting result.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Look at me knowing Nurgle.
I know. You know your army.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot, trust me.
Nope, yeah, you're gonna get it. So you might as well.
This is last time.
9, 8.
It is really becoming a fight for that center objective, though.
Yeah,
Players want it.
I really hope it gets cinematic and we get to see Gilman and Typhus.
That is the dream.
Yeah.
That's every time.
We're so close.
Yeah, that's the
We're
dream.
so close.
Inceptors trying to make the charge thing.
Inceptors are charging in on the Nurglings.
I mean, in a battle of tanks and guns and all that, it should come down to a guy with a scythe
Yeah, and a guy with
and
a
a
sword.
guy with a burning sword. That's how it should end.
This is 40k.
Yeah, this is 40k. Do you even 40k, bro?
Typhus isn't that nasty in close combat. Like,
The other
truly,
Mephitic is down.
He's not that nasty.
4 attacks and he does 3 damage.
So Damien's making the mistake of talking about how not nasty he is.
Yeah.
He's not more Terran
I'm pretty
level.
sure. I'm pretty sure this is where we see Gilman's head fall right off.
I want to say.
But Damien did put the helmet head.
A very wise
Yeah,
choice, if
yeah.
you ask me. You all know my complaints with the non-helmet head.
Yeah. Why
Put
not?
helmets on your guys.
Why not wear your helmet?
Put helmets on your people.
Yeah.
And the Codex.
Then the combi
Is it?
flamer.
Put helmets on?
Codex Astartes.
Have the helmet
Wear
on.
armor to combat.
Yeah.
It's in the freaking rule book.
Yeah. But all the captains, everyone takes their helmets off.
Listen, this is the same problem
see?
that they have with actors.
Yeah.
Actors, you know, that's, you ever heard that in films? Actors don't want to wear masks and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's the same problem.
Yeah, because they can't emote.
They can't emote.
No one can tell how angry he is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you were good, you could do it without your face.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like half. It's like 1, 2, 3.
Put your helmets on.
Put your helmets on. Jesus. I still don't know why they make the scouts earn their helmet.
Oh yeah, of course.
Why not just let?
Helmet to start.
Why not just keep them alive?
Do we have a shortage?
Yeah, right.
Is there not
Really?
enough?
I mean, of all the other things we make, you can't make a helmet.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
There is a lot of thought going on back there.
These guys there, these guys here. So you're gonna have.
If you want to bring him in, that's fine. I really. It was like, if you want to, you can, but I'm not. He will go. Actually, he's gonna go.
Oh, he's coming. He is coming in.
Oh, just outside of it.
This is my
So I am
favorite.
out. I'm not in combat with Typhus right now. So if you want
Not
to.
in combat with Typhus.
So he's not. Oh.
Now he is.
He is heroically intervening.
Alright, so I've got 6 wings. How many wounds does he have left?
When you're on the back rope and you're getting hit against the fence, you got to do something.
Yep.
This is what we wanted, Dwayne.
I'll do
This is
2
what we
swings
wanted.
on Typhus, 4 swings on the squad. Okay.
Only allocating 2 to Typhus.
It gives me power fists in there.
No. Just the male.
I like how he charged both of them, but he made Typhus come to him.
Yeah. Now I'm not going to you.
What a jerk.
You go.
What a jerk.
It's a mind game.
It is.
It's a mind game.
It's a
The battle is won in the psychological plane.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna reverse that. We'll do 4 on Typhus, 2 on the squad.
That's
And 6s do.
I'll hit.
we have Typhus. Okay, so all hit
Uh-oh.
against Typhus. That's 4 against Typhus there.
3s.
Looking for 3s.
I'll even think it adds up. And then my 3 black hearts.
That'd be a good one.
Make 1 of them, so he takes 2.
So you've got.
Let's see what we got.
First. Typhus has 4 invulns to make.
4 invulns on Typhus.
Yeah, we did 9 damage, 12 damage from that.
Ooh.
12 damage from that. That's
3 or
a
4
lot of
damage.
disgusting and resilient he'd have to make if he does take it.
Roll one of these.
Okay.
Still don't get it.
Alright, so it's 3 damage a swing. So he's taking 9.
6-9 damage.
And then you're also gonna give you your mortal wounds too. And 1 more point.
Good. You want some?
Make both of them.
Looks like Typhus is gonna fall. Just not enough.
Cool.
Yeah, but-
Then the squad will have 2
Typhus
invulns to
down.
make.
2 4+.
Not as cinematic as we hoped.
No.
And
Okay.
then you'll also have.
Well, I imagine Gilman came in there and just like wow. Just
He didn't even
Yeah.
charge Typhus.
yeah. You know what happened is he charged in. Typhus saw him screaming at him, came in anyway, and just ran straight into the sword.
Yep.
Just ran into it
Listen,
all the way.
nobody ever said that they were smart.
Careful.
No.
But now,
This sword is broken
And how
like
many
6
of them are
times.
minus?
we do
Yeah,
have the Terminators gonna hit back.
Hey.
Gonna hit back. And
They're-
those guys aren't. They're
They're no
not,
slouches.
They're no
Laser
slouches.
focus
You
there.
gotta do. I don't. That's why I was just like.
They actually are pretty nasty.
They have some pretty nasty hits. I think that's a plague flail.
Yeah, and that thing is bad.
That thing is
You
bad.
don't want to hit a plague fail.
It is a flail of plague.
Yeah.
Black heart saves. If I make any of them.
I don't want to get hit by that.
4 sword attacks, hitting 3s.
Okay.
I mean, they filled a bunch of balls with disease and then smack you
And
with
they
them.
smack human with it. This is kind of the last.
Yeah,
This is
last
the
gas.
last kind of hopes right here. If we get some good rolls, might still be in it.
Getting 2d3 attacks from the flail. He gets 6 attacks.
Oh, there it is, 6
6
attack on the
attacks from the
flails.
flail. That's nice.
Threes.
Does he shoot there too? He does get destroyed.
Four.
He's a straight 6, so he wins on 4s.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s?
And then 2, it's a plague weapons.
I think Guilliman is
Yeah, that's not gonna get done.
pretty tanky.
He's tanky.
So I'm on 3 up.
The best way really is to smite him. That's the way I've always killed him. I smite him.
You should smite him.
Yes, because
Yeah.
that was in the charge.
I'm not sure why they ever nerfed Malefic Lords and Smite.
And then see if we get my CP back.
Yeah?
Yeah, because spamming Smite 7 times was definitely fair for everyone. There was nothing wrong with that.
Smite was totally fair.
Yeah,
the way
Smite,
it
Smite,
was.
Smite, 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 Smite.
Smite everything.
Smite
The
everything.
Smite armies.
Yeah.
One wound, sir.
I believe they're needed. I think lose 1 model, I think. You lost. Oh, is it, what was that? Full squad of 10? How big was
This is a
that?
squad of 7.
Good man. Good man. Brings that. Good man. Yeah, good man.
They're at 9.
So yeah, you're good, right? You lost 3 models?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 plus 6 is 9. You're good.
2 damage each.
Alright. Your turn 3, I believe. Could you just go sheet back?
Oh, sorry about that. So it looks like we're going to the bottom
You're 3.
bottom of 3.
Bottom of 3.
And
Wow.
yeah.
Not exactly the amount of damage I was hoping to get.
No, the Death Guard. You know what was actually kind of neat about the placement of Gilman over there
Yeah.
is he placed him up and away from Typhus, and that forced Typhus, if he wanted to get up into combat, to move forward, which made him closer than the rest of the Blightlord Terminators.
That's true.
So that's actually a pretty good move to force him out, just in case he whiffed.
That was this guy. These dudes are actually just gonna blast.
So it looks like,
I mean, I think it's straight to combat, really.
yeah.
Unless your nerdlings want to come at me, bro. That's where
Get
we're
him.
gonna be.
Get him. Yeah, the Nurglings are still holding the objective.
So that's also not really a.
Yeah. And
Smart
I have
thing to do.
OBSEC, so it's...
Well, I mean, yeah.
Looks like all that's left is a combat in the middle of the
So I
board.
guess we'll just go to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to spin a command point, go down to 3, and do Veterans of Long War.
I'm T6.
And sending everything I can into. So 3 attacks.
How many hits did you get?
That's just like straight up re-rolls.
No.
Add 1 to wounds.
Add 1 to the wound roll.
Sweet.
So he hits on 3s with the champion.
6s are good, remember.
I'll take
yeah.
it from this side. Is this guy one of those two?
4 hits.
I got you. I got you. That's the first 6 I saw.
5 goes down to 4s, so he wounds on 4s.
Say 2.
1.
Or take 1.
2 rerolls as a plague weapon.
Okay, so we take 2 down to 3.
Alright, the other sword has 2 attacks.
Last hurricane bolter got shoot.
Oh, sorry, yes, there's no.
And then the axe has 2 attacks.
Actually, let me see.
And misses
Wow.
everything.
Ooh, the
one more attack.
Blightlords have
Yeah, and then
whiffed.
Flail will go next.
So that's good.
3?
He has 4 attacks.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to risk killing.
Yeah, 3 and 4.
Yep.
Plans. So
Roll
this
that.
gun.
Shoot 2 hits. I just can't stop rolling ones this game with no wounds.
So 1 wound?
Oh no, wait, 1 wound.
Yeah, 1 from, from the very. Oh, you have 2
No, no,
wounds.
2 wounds because of the veteran and long war.
And that's additional?
Yeah. That's because veteran and long war.
No, damage wise. 1's
Oh,
1
yeah,
damage.
this
That's
is
a 2
damage
damage.
too.
2 damage?
Does fail it.
I'm gonna take a second. I'll take the other one first. Alright. I failed both. Do I really care about 3 damage right now?
On the first turn.
I'll take the 3 damage.
How many rates did I kill?
Alright, and Spirit Stone.
Oh.
Even veterans and long war can't do it.
Alright, 6 swings back.
Okay, yeah.
That was that turn. This turn actually.
6 hits.
Gilman hits with everything.
Alright, so I scored you as.
Got some rerolls to wound.
You don't hold anything.
6 wounds.
6 wounds. 6.
On your impact.
6 full
Okay.
plus.
Fair enough. Alright, my turn.
3 fail.
So it's gonna be 12. 3, 3, 3 is probably how you want to do it.
Yeah, it's gotta go 3, 3, 3 because
So the first
each
guy-
model.
Yeah, because it'll hit
So we'll
damage
give
in
this
time.
the sword guy. He dies. The axe guy passes 1, takes 2 wounds and dies. And then the champion passes 1, takes 2 wounds and
3 of
dies.
these fellas left, right?
Okay.
Oh no.
Leadership now.
Well,
These
the
rounds are
This guy's
not
on
as.
He's an 8.
the Blightlords kind of whiffed, but the ones they got through, Damian actually did fail his saves.
Okay.
So they did go through. He got 3 damage on Gilman,
Yeah.
but all that's left is that one
One plague
plague
flail.
flail.
Nobody
That's
holds that
for the
objective right
multiplayer
now.
turn.
Yeah, but
So So
So this is the end of turn 3.
This looks to be about the
Nobody
end.
holds more.
Scored at the end of
Player turn about
Anytime.
Player turn.
Anytime. Yeah.
the. So like recon and everything.
Yep. End of your player
Yeah,
turn.
for IDC, I mean, if you want.
So a rules question came up for secondary scoring. It is scored anytime,
Yep.
and for the ones that require like recon, it's scored at the end of the player turn.
And here's my question. Seeing that, so it's scored anytime.
Yep.
So every 4 wounds you do to the this Kingslayer model, you get a point. That's correct?
Yep.
So if something blows up and it's their fault that they got the point,
And then the next unit is going to
you still get that.
Yep.
If it goes
Yep.
to
Every wound it takes, not one that
we
you
saw
deal.
a handshake over here on table 1.
Oh, looks like we got. We're calling it. Yeah, it looks.
Looks a little bit rough.
Looks a little rough.
Yeah.
I think the Nurglings may actually hold that for 2 more turns. I don't know if
I
there's
don't know
a.
if Damian's getting him off of there.
Oh.
Oh, he's saying.
Oh, he's pointing at the las
Yeah,
cannons.
that's
I forgot that.
can't-
I forgot this wasn't line of sight blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he would be able to hide him, yeah, those guys would
Yeah.
definitely
I forgot
take a
that
while.
that wasn't blocking
That's true.
anything.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But throwing las cannons at him really drops nerve lanes.
Yeah.
Do I get so for secondaries? How does that work? I know you
So-
pull the way down.
Yep. So you pull all the secondaries that you can achieve. You would get the points for,
Okay.
and then you get max points for every turn thereafter after
So I'll
you
get 3
concede.
points for Nurglings.
Yes, because you can achieve it.
And then I'll get all my old school.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then first strike, last strike. No. Warlord's still there. Cool.
And then, but you don't get the bonus points for the primaries.
Correct.
Yeah.
You gotta do those yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta get those done.
20.
Well, while they're finishing it, there's still 2 other.
Yeah. We'll go take a look at 2 other games. What time do we have?
Around 11:45,
It's
and
he's
we have
really
another 45 minutes. Is that
So
right?
I'm going
Or
to
is it
think
12:15?
We start at 12. We have about 45 minutes, right? Yep. We got to 2:30.
I think that was correct.
Yeah.
2:30.
That was a quick. Well, that's a low model count game.
Low model count, high damage impact.
Yeah.
They're going in. They're doing it.
Primaries,
Yeah,
I mean, primaries, I
definitely.
don't really think it was like too gnarly, you know, like they're
Well, coming back on over here, looks like that really aggressive drop in the back got cleaned up.
Got cleaned up a bit.
Although there is one dude with an orb back there. Kind of wondering what just happened to his screen. These Marines are still there. Scouts.
it's yeah.
Hidey hole.
The plan is to live.
I mean, the whole list revolves around making it T9.
So now it looks like we have a phalanx of robots.
Yep, the Necron line is still looking.
They're just holding the line,
Holding the
slowly
line.
advancing it.
Shield. What are those ones? The shield
The
captains.
shield captains, however,
Gone back to clean up the rates. Their job is not done.
Yep. They might get a little.
Their
Oh, looks
job
like this.
is-
Yep, their job is
Their
done.
job is done. Never mind.
Yeah.
I will
Take it back.
make sure.
Now we will see what happens here.
So I bet Eric's actually well. That's that's good that yeah. If he's fighting any Grey Knights, he should have.
Looks like that character is closer, so on the consolidate, he can't go towards the phalanx.
He's got to go back.
He's
towards
got to
the
go
character.
back towards that character if he wants to move
If
at
he
all.
wants to consolidate
Yeah.
at all, he could choose
Yeah.
to stand and do nothing. Move 0.
He can move 0 if he wants to.
Very strange
Yeah.
rule to me. The move 0, but important,
Yeah.
so that you don't have to run the opposite direction of where you
Yep.
want to go.
You know what? I'm being stupid.
Go Stark.
Okay, so he can.
Still hanging out.
That's what I thought initially at first.
Looks like the last shield captain can do whatever he wants. Nope, he's still
deciding to
closer.
go that way. You know what?
Still going that way.
What are the secondaries you took? What, or here, we can take a look at them while you're playing. I don't know.
We gotta do the points right now anyway.
Oh,
Old school
Had it
gangbusters
ready to
and
go.
Old school gangbusters, recon.
Everybody taking the recon.
Everyone taking
Everybody
recon.
loves the recon. Now,
You know, I'm actually really surprised.
are there scouts in that other building?
Okay.
I bet you there are.
There are scouts in that other building. There are scouts in that
There
other
are.
building.
So
That's when he's
that holds those 2 corners. Now he needs to get a shield captain up into this corner that the phalanx is holding to get recon, though.
But if he does, it'll be the first recon we've seen all day.
Seriously,
Probably all day.
I think everyone's falling for the recon trap in 1500. It's just not that
Adam's
easy.
making a concerted effort to get it though.
Yeah.
In fact, deploying.
I think he got it on one turn with the scouts making that line up forward. Yeah, they probably got it.
Area on them.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Here goes. 2 mortal.
I just knew as soon as I saw
Scooting back over to this
Pop one back.
Alright, so.
elf game.
Elf party.
I don't know how this is.
Them?
Oh, the Guardian bomb.
Like
There is a Guardian bomb that arrived in the back.
Primaris is, I think,
That's back there?
No, back in
Oh, back in that corner. Oh,
a,
yeah.
a Guardian bomb
I don't
arrived.
think I have range for anything else.
Taking out the
But-
raptors. Trying to take them out.
It did not. It looks like it took out one. Nope, didn't take out any.
Yeah, there's still
I think they're
3.
evenly matched.
One over there.
it was just losing the
Yeah.
Yep, there's 3 ravagers.
3 Ravagers.
Yeah, well, this
He's
is
gonna
a
jinx
this is a
your,
point unit. I mean, they just
Jinx
get
your
out,
first year.
they double tap, and
One of the
Perils.
airplanes
Generally when I
down.
shoot,
It goes
Yeah.
off.
That's
I'm
the
gonna spend 1 command.
Void Ray? The Void?
The Void Raven. The Void Raven went down.
I'm getting it.
I know, I was saying, I'm just deciding whether or not I want to re-roll this to avoid the perils.
No,
I'll take the perils.
a lot of the Haywire bikes are still running around.
I take 1
They're trying to get their haywire shots out.
Yeah.
But as David, who's running them, has told us, it's been rough getting them
Yeah,
effective this game.
looks like it hasn't been as good as I've seen it in the past.
Alright, so that's my psychic phase.
Target-rich environment.
Yeah.
If your dice don't let you hit things, what are you gonna do?
The Haywire gives mortal wounds and just any damage on a 4+. So if you can get it off with Doom, it reliably puts out a lot of mortal wounds.
That's 4 wounds on the Farseer.
D3 shots, strength 4, AP -1.
This is why I want
it's
Jinx.
for trying to get the most points. That's what I tried to do.
Well, this is 2 damage.
These models. Why didn't you make these?
Uh,
They're so cool. They should have just made Reaver Scouts. They should. Like,
So it looks like the Dark Eldar doing Dark Eldar things.
like
these guys do.
Dark Eldar, hitting them with poison,
Nine shots.
Getting
hitting them with shots.
This is what you want to see, is them all spread out.
he threw a
Um,
smite at him.
Get to
He's
reroll.
sandwiched.
And
Spraying.
it perils on a 12. I would have laughed even more though if
7
the
hits.
prince would have blown up from it. That would have been badass.
And then, winning on 3s with a full reroll. Doom.
Does not look like it's going the Krakov's
the
way
Krakov's
right at the
way,
moment.
yeah.
We'll see if it swings back, but
He still has the tools to do it.
he does.
I still feel like he has.
It folds quick.
It does.
Swinging back over to our Necrons.
And then, rinse and repeat, same thing with
guy
the
has
other
moved
center,
forward.
the other Ravager.
Oh, he's coming
Corner
forward.
guy is like, what up?
Got this.
One's to hit.
He's got this. He's got a war scythe, right?
War side.
Yeah, that thing is no joke. You can chop up that tarantula.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
That's the cheater tarantula as well.
Yeah.
That's shooting out of its toes.
1, 2, 3.
Take him down on principle.
Yeah.
I
I would.
think moral objective victories.
Now the warriors are shuffling.
7.
Shuffling forward.
So you're
Shuffling.
losing.
They don't need to go far.
So you're losing
Every
5.
day they are
Their
shuffling.
guns are just as effective if they don't move anywhere.
Yep.
Farseer's gonna put 2 is totally shirt and capital.
Immortal.
How many
Immortals are also shuffling.
Yep, we got some immortals moving forward. We're slowly but surely getting up there.
Looks like they're gonna try to take that objective eventually.
That middle one there, right?
Yeah. Yep. Now we'll see what happens
Now
when
we're
the
scenario
shield
2 here
captains
as well. Yep, scenario 2. So everyone's doing the same scenario in this room.
in this room. Yeah, everyone's running scenario 2.
See if I steal it.
Reapers.
And we do see one hold there. He's looking like he's trying to get the middle. And then I'm sure Adam's objective is tucked nicely in that corner.
Yep.
Saying, come and get it.
+1
Yeah.
armor.
Maybe that's what the sneaky scouts are doing.
Maybe that's what they're trying to do.
Sneaky scouts.
Take a couple out.
Yeah.
However, even if those scouts do shoot at that unit, you get to decide which models are taken out, correct? It's no longer closest to closest.
Yeah.
So
They're gonna shoot it.
it's gonna be difficult. I think you're right, and he was going for recon.
Yeah.
I think that's what he was going for.
Well, it looks like the Necron Overlord failed his charge. He's gonna try again. He did get there.
That's a 9.
Adam stealing CP.
Adam is stealing the command point.
Where?
Including the blaster.
He's going into the. He's going into the frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So 1 wound from the poison.
Tarantula's immobile. Can't actually go anywhere.
Can't go anywhere.
Oh, there it is, right over there. In that corner over there. See that one dude with
I
his
see
face
that one guy.
hiding over there? Not even facing the battle?
That's Adam's key strategy.
That is.
One guy lives if you.
That
face
is
him
the
wrong
company
direction.
commander,
There he
And then
is.
the CP farmer himself. Just hiding behind that tarantula.
4, 8,
Going, you can't shoot me.
No, you cannot.
12.
Nanny, nanny, boo.
Exactly.
Minus 4.
Rolling ones.
Tarantula down.
Tarantula down.
And then
Tarantula down.
picking up 2s and 3s, which is a lot of dice. Just 3 hits. Looking for
Closer. Can't quite tighten
nothing.
it up, but you're
Complete whiff.
close.
You know what? It's rare. Usually that averages about 6 wounds output. So. And the Ocean is going to shoot his blast.
Look
Get
at-
onto the objective there.
I think he.
Range is 18.
I think he did.
And also,
Let me take a look here in the corner.
He did in fact get over there.
Yes, he did.
I'm gonna force you to put some attention on that.
Yeah. I like it.
How
did that Imperial Fist.
Rerolling ones to hit.
Going, wait a minute.
Yep. Now it looks like the shield captain may put some of his attention over there, but as long as it's going over there,
3 to wound.
it's not going over here.
It's going over here.
Yeah.
Either way, Hayden is doing well with the Necron.
He is doing well today. At 1500, they actually look to be a
Pretty good force.
yeah. It seems like they balance out a little bit better than at 2000. But yeah, these shield captains look like they want to get frisky.
Moving forward.
Okay. Over here.
So shield captain is advancing behind the
Squad is shooting into
giant
Rangers.
fuel tank because
That's
that
safe.
is where you should
That
hide.
is where you need to be.
Yeah, behind the giant fuel
I
tank.
just like to imagine that all cover is filled with
I'm gonna
fuel
say
tanks.
I cannot. From this squad.
Kind of like Mephitic Blight Haulers are. They really blow up on a 4+.
They do blow up on a
That's
4+.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm within 12.
That is actually kind of nuts.
Actually, I do because of Rangers.
That's actually a good strategy with them. Is just shove them upfield.
Get them in there.
Just shove them.
And then just have them
Let them blow up. Yeah.
That reminds me of the Poxwalker
1, 2,
bomb that I
3.
wanted to try to do.
Yeah, I still want to run that.
I still want to run
5+.
that.
Just-
That's just the fun.
You
Get
know,
them in there.
what killed it though was Agents of Vect.
Agents of Vect, which we saw come into play on the first game.
Yeah.
Thing.
That Dark Elder stratagem that just destroys other stratagems really destroys certain armies, like the Poxwalker bomb,
Poxwalker bomb is
which
not
relies
effective on that one track.
Yeah, it needs it. It needs it. If you don't have it, that's
You don't have a bomb.
it's not an army.
No.
The 4 shots from inside are shooting.
The stratagem that allows them to
3 hits.
create new Poxwalkers out of dead
3
cultists
wounds.
just goes away.
What are you gonna do?
Then you
What
just
are you
get
gonna
dead
do?
cultists.
Yep.
It doesn't work.
Save 2.
So it looks like we do have the shield
So 2 more die?
captain.
Okay. And
Yeah.
One of them over there.
One shield captain has gone and given that Overlord some of his
Gonna
attention.
try to deal with the Scythe
Yeah.
Overlord in that corner.
Let's do both.
These guys moving back up though. Maybe
Yeah.
try and do them in the Immortals. Who
Yeah.
knows? Or maybe, yeah. There's a lot of things they could do right in that
Well,
position.
nice when the.
It looks like the tarantulas are unloading on the Immortals.
Alright,
Okay.
and then the. He's going to shoot his. Warlord's going to shoot his splinter pistol.
Strength 5, AP -1.
He hits.
No joke.
Holy hell.
And.
It looks like we dropped four Immortals. Have
So that's
dropped
just from the tarantulas.
2 tarantulas, yeah.
This thing? Okay.
Think if he had that third one.
Good amount of firepower.
I have no assault.
I don't think that third one
What's
would
the
be
round?
around.
No, I don't
No,
think
I
so.
don't think so from
No.
where they were.
Minus
Maybe.
2.
Maybe.
I don't know, where were they?
So
Actually, he probably can.
So you lost
His
3.
feet can see things.
His feet can see and shoot.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
But it's dead.
And that company commander that we saw earlier has lodged himself between the
two
building
rocks.
and the rock.
Yeah.
Literally the rock and the hard place. That's where he put himself.
He's like, you know where's the safest? That spot.
Yeah, right there.
So you just finished.
8 left.
Last cannon. First team, last cannon into this fellow. Hit. Wound. And both saves.
Okay, 12 plus 1, so minus 7. Is
Las cannon to the face.
Going to the Immortals.
I do. I'm going to
1,
see.
2, 3.
Las cannon to the face for 2 damage.
2 damage last cannon.
Okay, I do.
And that was into the Overlord, I believe.
That was into the Overlord.
Yeah. Shot him at point blank range with a las cannon and did 2 damage.
LT.
You know what? It's a weird future, the year
It is.
40,000.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got the best possible result there, so.
How many more?
Okay, so that's the end of the battle round. 2 more.
Alright.
So
he's gone?
I've got.
But I will, at the end of the phase, try to
Okay. That killed him.
You kill. What'd you kill?
He's only got 5 wounds.
The flyer.
You kill 1 flyer and you kill this. So I killed
Necron Overlord.
that.
Necron Overlord 5
Were you
wounds.
taking your
5 wounds.
-1 damage thing each time I shot you?
He's got 2
He's
left.
got 2 left, yeah. Alright.
I killed that.
No
Never
problem.
mind.
Almost
Oh.
needed it.
Looks like
Adam?
we got some friendly play.
Look at this,
from
Adam, like, he's like, no. I'm gonna make sure we play this correctly.
I got
So
It's
what
not
just
dead yet.
happened there?
Have a
we
wound
thought
back.
That Necron Overlord had
He,
died.
yeah,
But
reduces
Adam-
damage by 1.
So winning
Yeah,
with 3 is
Yep.
reduces damage by 1.
Rerolling because the LT. It is
And
a
that's just
minus
good
1.
sportsmanship from Adam.
Yeah.
It has to be at the center of the model.
Alright,
So he's continuing to shoot at him though.
He will
That's
shoot
why I
at
didn't
him.
go jump on
Just
it.
because
Yeah.
he's nice.
Have
doesn't
have your
mean-
wounds back
Have
because
your wounds.
I am
I
going to
put
shoot
these
at
guys
you.
over here to shoot
Yeah.
them. So I want them to have something to do.
Exactly.
So you killed so you kill more.
Gonna
you kill
shoot at
1,
things.
hold 1,
Rerolling once because
but
he's
I
inspired
kill
by
more.
himself. He does hit on 2s.
I am surprised this Ghost Ark over here hasn't
Minus 1.
gone anywhere.
Yeah, you know, chilling in the corner.
Yeah.
So he takes...
D3 damage.
And you got your recon as well, right?
2 damage. So 1 damage.
Just to show you the
Alright.
the party in that corner.
Yeah. Everyone gave so much attention to that
that
guy. Showed up with his
You know what?
buddies.
When you show up with some friends in the back
Yeah.
corner behind your army,
Oh.
that's just some table numbers there.
5s. 1, 2, 3. 3 wins.
2,
No
3.
minus.
There we go.
Does that get him?
That gets him. Okay. I'll wait till the end of the phase and see if he comes back.
Okay.
So that does sound like the Overlord down. The rest
Yep.
of the shots were able to take it.
Did
But
die.
gets to see if he comes back.
But significantly died during the shooting phase
Why is that?
because now he can get charged when he gets back up.
Oh.
Ah,
That's the end of the phase, not the turn.
it's important.
Fails.
That is
But fails to get back up though.
So, you know what? Don't
His
have to
mechanical
see it.
joints are just a little rusty. Need some WD-40.
Just to see if he
Uh,
can take
uh,
Oh, he's doing a CP.
Oh, using
He's
the
gonna see
CP.
it.
Whoa. Wow.
Whoa. Cinematic.
Wow.
The dice.
No.
He's down for the count.
The extra WD-40 didn't help.
CP be damned.
Yep.
That is the stratagem WD-40.
Yep.
Trying to redo and see.
Yep. Did not work.
Didn't work.
That was
Didn't get him.
10-3. So you
No,
definitely.
so they're supersonic aircraft.
So end of round. Looks like the Imperial Fists have cleaned up their backfield, and they are ready to establish their gun line
Once again.
once again and try to see if the shield captains
That was the
can.
Devastators that were on top of that building though over there. Is that right?
They are gone.
They're gone. And we've
Yeah,
seen
they
that
are
in
gone.
both games.
Yep.
They are the first thing killed.
Yeah, as they should be.
Yep.
They did, however. It looks like they took out all the destroyers first.
Yes.
Which
They
is
get 2 turns.
yeah, it's
What are
not
you
it's
gonna
no
do?
good.
Not so good.
So we're even on kills.
Now we'll see what happens with the shield captains
Mhm. I wanna
and
see what
all
happens
these
with that middle
Necrons. Yeah, everyone's kind of looking at it real hard.
Everyone's looking at it.
That's why I thought
Who
that
makes
that
it?
arc
That's
would
what I thought.
up there, you know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
We'll see.
But the Necron warriors are trying to Congo line between
They
two of
are.
them.
I love it.
Although they can
two
only hold
objectives.
one.
Oh, you can only hold one?
Yeah.
Well, there you go then.
30 minutes.
About half an hour in
And
the
half
first
an hour
round,
to
then
go.
we'll break for lunch and look at some really nicely painted armies.
Yeah, we can take a break and look at Damian's army over here.
I never told you Eric's better painted than mine.
I know, but he's outside and
We'll
far
look
away.
at both of So we're trying to see line of sight on that arc.
Yeah.
Oh, but the warlord is not closest.
Right.
Trying to maybe line up a shot on the warlords, but
Yeah.
not the closest.
Yeah.
Line of sight be damned.
Yeah,
has
he
to
is
be the
just
closest.
sticking himself between those two walls over there.
He is.
He's sucking in the gut though a little
Yeah,
bit.
Yes.
See what you did. See him. Back on the Eldari side, looks like the craft world is.
Oh yeah, let's go check out how is Craft.
Craft world is preparing to do something. I don't know what, but something. Looks like that Guardian bomb got cleaned up by the Ravagers.
No, they're still living.
They're still
Are they
living.
back there?
They're back
There's
there.
4 of them left.
Oh, it's
Four
four.
of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Get it right.
They rolled a 1 for the morale. There's no other reason.
We're fine. Nothing wrong here.
So it looks like we still got some Dark Reapers. A bunch of Haywire left on the board. But this looks to be a important turn.
What is this turn? Round 3?
Beginning of 3.
Top of 3.
Well, see. Hold on.
I don't think anyone here is. Did anybody finish turn game
I'm on
1?
2 up. No, but
natural
even if I'm on a 2 up. Yeah. Minus 5.
Technically.
Yeah.
Oh, this is still okay. Well,
got
so they're done their game.
Killed something.
To turn 5 or to a table.
Turn 4.
Yeah, killed something. Killed something.
Yeah, the tournament speed tends to slow down. Yeah,
Yeah.
when things matter.
Yeah.
Goes off.
You see those really congested turns.
Yeah.
And that's, again, that turn 2. Turn 2 seemingly just being
Yeah.
one of the longest,
Yeah, it's
most
a big
important
smite.
rounds.
Yeah.
Oh
One of
no. Okay.
Rather, turns of
This actually looks like the beginning of a brand new game.
This does.
Yeah.
This looks very similar to when it's.
I'm pretty sure we just reset to 750.
Oh, God.
We're gonna try to play this again.
Oh no.
We're
Let's go
playing.
again,
We got a
guys.
we got a Vanguard strike. We
Vanguard
got
strike
a
over
couple
there.
scouts
See
placed,
if any
and
Spirit Stones get through. Oh man.
looks like the
man.
Necron Warriors.
Oh, dang it.
They're huddling up more on that objective.
Discretion looks to be the better part of valor.
Yep.
Over there.
Yeah.
That might hurt me.
Yeah.
Away with that.
Damn it.
That's it. I wonder if I want.
It does.
Oh,
It blows up.
Is that one?
It
that is
does.
one-
Let me
one
see
more
how it
trench
blows up.
down.
Oh, the Hemlock went
The
down
Hemlock
on this
went
side.
down to a super smite. Did 6 wounds.
6
Yeah,
wounds
exactly.
super
Six
smite.
wounds
But did it explode?
It exploded.
And it exploded. Well, what a super smite? Why would it not? Cascading shrapnel and mortal wounds down upon a lot of things over there.
Burn. Roll a d6. On a 6 it crashes, and each of them 6 suffers d3 mortal wounds.
Wow.
So
D3 mortal wounds.
Farseer takes 1.
Farseer's still alive.
Farseer takes 3.
Wow.
Okay.
Ouch.
That's painful.
That was painful.
Almost
Sometimes
sometimes more
Dark
useful than
Reapers.
the actual.
And the Dark Reapers. I'm gonna re-roll that. The command point.
Command point.
Dark Reapers take 1.
Oh, one Dark
I get
Reaper
my
alive.
command
Reaper alive.
So I'm down to 3 CP.
Burn the command point to try to get
Try
the
and kill more
explosion
Dark
roll.
Reapers.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I think the Shadow Seer is out of range.
Well, it was actually a really good chance to take out
That was
both
really,
Reapers.
Yeah, that was
That was
worthwhile.
Yeah.
one of the best.
So.
Yeah.
Both sides, 'cause I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
But it's gone.
Yeah.
Goddamn
Yeah, the
Hemlock.
Hemlock's gone.
It's gone. Dark Reapers.
Yeah,
One of them's still alive, so
Yeah.
you
What
can't be
else you
too
got?
upset about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
got
gonna hide, man, because I'm so ahead on points.
do.
The only way you can come back is if I throw my character. So, 4's rolling once.
We did see a tarantula get taken down over there.
Yeah, the one in the back went
One
down,
tarantula- well, the
and
second
another one seems to
gone.
have
I
died.
think that's why we saw. Was that his warlord ducking and hiding in the back there?
Yeah, yeah, had to get behind something else. Coward.
Oh, this tarantula's about to die.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Just a CP farmer.
That's what he wants.
Yeah.
But it has
He's not-
come
he's
in
not actually
really
a warlord.
handy in both
Just an
games so
Archon.
far.
Oh,
Yeah.
Our Warlord's back here.
That was this guy.
Yeah, but what
He saw the front. I'll do this.
That's a good choice.
And he killed.
I can't deny. I'm out of range.
So your CP farm is a commander plus 3 tarantulas?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a not spearhead, but
Oh, he has a spearhead of that.
not spearhead, but so
Okay.
are they
One
fast?
of the detachments.
I want to say they're fast attack.
Okay.
No,
Right on
he's
that?
the
I forget which one that is.
I remember.
Not spearhead. I don't know. It's one
I
of the
rely
detachments.
on you for
Oh,
all
it has to go
game
to
knowledge.
closer, so it does-
But it's a super efficient way. I think it only costs like it's under 100 points,
And you just are able to reroll
and
and steal
and you
command
just
points all
yep,
game.
just stealing command points all game.
And he has still 8, I think. That's a lot.
Did you not get your friend?
That's a good spot to be in.
Yep.
Really? Really? 2 super smites in the same freaking turn?
Uh-oh.
Get
Another
the hell
super
out of here.
smite.
Ah, only 2 points though.
Okay.
2 wound super smite.
We're rapidly going between games.
Yeah.
Really?
2 wound super smite.
Yeah,
Oh,
2
that's a
wound
bit of a
super
bummer,
smite.
but hey.
Didn't count enough for leadership. Is this my last turn?
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Top of 5.
Doom's off.
Looks like that game's on top of 5.
Yeah, the top of 5 there. What do we got looking to
Bottom
here?
we got like
These guys-
20 minutes left.
These guys going on.
I gotta go give everyone their warning.
Okay. Which one's?
207. Yeah, probably got to give them their warning here in a bit.
Yeah.
8 shots. That's a little better than you've been doing.
Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can go around, what is it, end at 2:30?
Remember your
20 minutes?
Yep. Just get everyone to finish their last 2 turns.
Oh man, that's 3. That's no way.
I think that takes around 11.
It's good for me, but
Probably, yeah.
yep.
Yeah, he should be safe on that.
One more.
Black heart. Saved it.
And these guys into that, right?
Now turn is doomed.
So it looks like the Necron warriors are
Command point.
peeling on back, trying to establish their.
Better. It's average.
Do I need one of
6, 10.
Actually, you do not. You can always try.
Last objective holds for the game.
Shouldn't be
Probably
anything
should've
except
done it.
moving. Maybe it's
Probably should have.
If you would tell me what his.
I haven't
Seems like the
figured
Necrons are
out-
just trying to line up a couple last kills and hold an objective.
Doom. And you need 5 to wound.
I've got 2 so far and 4.
So, does it say reroll? You have to reroll failed wounds. You can reroll because the 4s don't actually wound.
From big fella?
Yep, to the red one.
I think he can see the red one.
If they don't actually wound it,
You get.
I'm not sure.
So D6.
Who blinked
Do
first?
say.
Nope. 3. You guys still haven't blinked yet.
You keep, I'll see if I can look it up real
3
quick. Okay.
attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty hit on points.
You just sent those guys ahead and you're just like, nah.
I'm like, nah, we're good.
Oh, you can reroll failed wounds. You don't have to reroll until
So this is looking like the cleanup on round.
Yeah, the Doom.
Work for
So we had a question over on this table about Doom and whether or not how it interacts with Haywire. So once a unit is doomed, you do a mortal wound on a 4+. However, you don't do a regular wound. So the question is, are you allowed to re-roll? Do you have to re-roll the 4s that cause the mortal wounds? And the answer is no. It just says that you may. So Doom is really good because you cause your mortal wounds on a 4, and you can just keep those mortal wounds. You don't have to re-roll those dice. You just re-roll the 1s, 2s, and 3s against vehicles.
Alright, it's your turn. You hold one and you kill one.
Oh, I like the
He's
red
on his
rods.
last profile.
Rods for everyone.
It looks like our Necron and Custodes game is about to
About to wrap up.
reach a natural conclusion. And you're right, these scouts never moved.
They never did.
They never
did
did.
their job.
Just stayed over here the entire game.
Hit. Obviously, because it's a Reaper.
Oh, we got something happening.
Strength
Yeah.
5. The Reaper? Reaper launcher?
Yeah, it looks like the Custodes captains are not interested in just staying put. They're going to put themselves in harm's way.
8, -2 points.
Cool. That's a fail.
Looks like we're looking at the scores.
It's probably 7.
I think Adam is trying to see whether or not he has to do anything.
He leads 7.
Again, discretion.
Yeah, this is score
Yeah.
folios.
You don't have to fight if you got the
Yeah,
battle
if
already.
you don't have to put yourself out there, you don't have to. No need to get stabby.
2 guys at the fight field.
It's pretty boring,
Okay.
but if I just sit here, it's over, yeah.
Nice.
I'm only gonna do one more turn.
Yep.
That's all I was gonna do.
What's your movement?
5. You wanna just call it right here?
Yeah.
And it looks like Adam is going for the pacifist way out. He is not going to come out and shoot or do anything. He's just going to maintain his lead, walk out of the way so nothing bad can happen.
It's the strength 4 weapon.
Yep.
So 5+.
Yep.
So it looks like
Yeah, it looks like this one's going to. They're just talking out their last few points, but looks like Adam's going to take this one.
there's the handshake.
It's a good game though. It's fun.